way to start. But, okay, cool. So basically, it's the D&D Awards. There's probably not many people in the chat at the moment. So give 3-day a sector, cook the link and like send it around, spam shit, get the pings going. Before I introduce everyone, how are we all doing? You're allowed to all answer at the same time if you want.
Pretty good.
Hyped.
Get wild, bro.
Excited.
Okay,
Doing
cool,
really
cool.
good. Excited
Okay,
for
cool.
this and Group 2's campaign afterwards.
Group
Yeah.
solos.
I'm
Yeah,
ready
if
to
anyone's got any
absolutely scream.
D&D links, then plug them now. Plug the D&D groups, plug them now, get your names out there. I think, what was Group 2
is
far enough?
streaming, Group 2 is today. Group 3 is every Saturday at 6 p.m. EST over on Dyer's channel.
Nice. And what, we've got a Group 2 after this, have we?
Oh yeah.
Thanks,
Today.
bro.
Yep.
Yeah, sick. What time? What channel?
We should be on Tachi Spin's Twitch, and we should be going at 8 EST, 8 p.m. EST tonight. to wrap up the awards here.
Okay, wicked. Don't worry, we're not going to be streaming too long tonight, only about 20 hours, so it should be all good. Just give me 1 second. Yo, okay,
I tried to tell you guys, but Deal wouldn't let me tell you.
If there's any issues, obviously, just chat, let us know with like sound and stuff like that. If Angel's crying too much into the mic, all the standard stuff basically. So
What?
it's pretty. You're right. Don't get upset. Right. So basically, it's pretty simple. The awards are all basically one piece D&D. I wanted to say drum and bass, but it's Dungeons and Dragons. And yeah, we can talk other D&D stuff as well, just general D&D banter. These guys know the rules already. And yeah, so basically, first I'll introduce the DMs, who are probably the most important people when it comes to D&D.
No question.
And the ones that aren't there, we'll just introduce on their behalf and say bad stuff about them. So, Vex, do you want to start us off with Group 2?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Vexus, the Lurking Legend, aka Nicopedia. I'm the GM of Group 2. Like we said earlier, we hang out most Tuesdays. So tonight at 8 p.m. EST at Tachi Spin's Twitch, and we got the Scarlet Pirates Twitter as well, where you can catch some of the cover stories and newspaper articles and things like that I put down for my players. Got much love for the Scarlet Pirates, much love for the other crews as well. Happy to see everybody here, having a great time. Happy to be on stream with everybody.
Okay, Kev, bring us in with some G3.
Yeah, it's Kevin from Point Guards, DM for Group 3. Stream on our Regulus' YouTube channel every Saturday, 6 p.m. EST. Sessions go for about 3-4 hours. My first D&D campaign, a lot of fun so far. Had a good group of players, great fucking community to be in. It's a lot of fun. Happy to be here.
Yeah, nice. These guys super know their stuff. We've got Group 1, Sam's the DM. To be honest, I think some of the other DMs are probably relieved he's not here at the moment, just in case, because he is a bit of a galaxy brain D&D genius. As I say, he represents Group 1, which is an interesting group. A lot of spice going on there, pretty funny as well. They not long ago found 800 million berries, standard ball. Yeah, and some like devil fruit as well, and one of them got robbed by an old man who ran off with it. But okay, right. So Group 2 members, do you want to like the pirates and the captain? Do you guys want to say anything before we go on?
I'm gonna clear the way for my captain to speak first.
Yeah.
Captain Scholar!
I wish he doesn't say shit.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it nice and simple, as y'all should already know. Peak is gonna happen tonight, but Group 2 solos.
That guy that sounds like he's really from Philadelphia, that's the captain of their team. favorite food is the cheese Philly steak.
Wow.
He said, wow.
What about, have we got any captains from Group 3 here that want to say anything?
Oh, yeah.
Just that bum Yiga.
See, I see how I gave your captain respect, and you're not giving me respect.
Yeah, it's already
That
started.
says something. Anyway, I'm the captain of Group 3, Yiga Yujo, drunken master, all around badass. You know, crew full of badasses. That's
Yeah, don't let a short light deceive you. Okay, so right, there's a couple groups. Do we know if there's any other group like members from other groups lurking other than Group 1 to 3 right now?
Just Group 1's
can
lurking
check this.
hard in the audience.
Yeah,
Waiting
they're
to
all
strike.
chilling down there.
Okay, and let me
Sleeping
just check
giants.
the stage. We've got no like Group 4, Group 5, all the way up to anything else. No. Okie dokie. Right, let's quickly shift on.
Uh-huh.
One sec.
We do
I don't
have
think any of Group 1's representatives can show up. I think they're all busy right now.
That's cool. That's cool. I can smell the fear. It's fine.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah.
Lucas is joining us at some point, as in Straw Hat Lucas. So yeah, he'll be able to throw some weight around. Oh wait a minute. Wait, isn't Cody around? Is Cody
Cody
lurking?
said he just doesn't
He's,
want to.
Yeah, he's just listening.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Okay, cool. He's just the Conqueror's hacky. I like it. Okay,
He's a
right.
strong
So
silent type.
yeah, very, very strong. And you can check him out as well on like Twitch and stuff like that. TikTok. He's posting like thousands of TikToks at the moment. He's probably the best dancer right
Yo.
now.
Hey, he's in here. He's in here. We finally got a representative.
Sean O'Malley himself.
And he's gone.
I'm the only one who uses a camera on Group 1. What's up? Sam 1 for life.
We are
We had to tell Cody to stop using a strobe light in the sessions because the frequency it was going off with was like blowing up the streams every time. But yeah, it's all settled now. Like, right, so we've got 7 rounds. It's pretty simple. So first, we're doing some TLA awards. I'll see if Coob wants to like come down and maybe present one of the awards for sexiest, pirate or something like that. That's his sort of thing. And yeah, like that'll just be the TLA sort of just dropping a few little cheeky awards. And then after that, we got round 2. We're just gonna ask some pretty simple questions to start with, make them a little bit more difficult as they go. We'll ask the DM some questions about their group, the captains some questions about their group, the group some questions about their captains. Pretty just easy, chilled stuff. Round 3, the DMs are going to give awards. They're supposed to have had weeks to prep these, because I haven't prepped anything myself. They've been given about 20 minutes, so prepare for some wonky awards. They're allowed to give them to anyone as well. So even the audience members, if you want an award, hustle in the chat for it. Round 4, we've got who has the strongest crew, which is a debate. So basically, we are going to be fighting and beefing for who. It doesn't matter again if you think that certain people from other groups might be stronger than other groups. You can take a few different positions, just no fence sitting. But that's going to be some spicy stuff, and I'm ready to drop some nukes as well. Round 5, audience. So round 5 is a bit of an ask the audience sort of thing. It's audience votes on some awards. So I'll offer some of the awards, and the chat can either vote on the group that's going to win them, or the pirate that's going to win them, captain that's going to win them, stuff like that. After that, we're going to have some harder questions, just some one-on-one OP D&D questions, test the DM's knowledge of the game, and sort of see the players how clueless they actually are. And yeah, if they've got any memory of what's happened as well. So after that, it'll be all open invite. Anyone can join. Yeah, all that good Goonie stuff. And then after that, it'll just be outro. And then you can go watch Group 2 after and donate thousands. So, okay. So
Shout
how
out
are we all
Lucas
feeling?
in the chat.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out
how we
to
all
the
feeling?
friendly mage Lucas for the gifted membership.
Oh, bless you. Bless you, Lucas.
3.
And
That might
Ragnar
be-
caught it.
That might be one of the
Bro.
only times somebody's actually going to gift Ragnar a member. He's always making it rain in these, so it's
Yeah.
a rare
He was a
occasion.
member for Denden Kushi before I was allowed members, so it's definitely impressive stuff.
Wait, for real?
No,
Wait,
that's impossible.
hold on.
Is Ragnar?
Ragnar made a second YouTube called Fisher Leone.
I'm here for it. Make sure you like the stream with that burner, please.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but don't get us tagged. Yeah, give it a little share as well where possible. Just let people know we're on, and they're welcome to jump into the stage. Yeah, anyone's welcome, really. So I'll move on to the first award. I'll let you have a few guesses at who you think's going to get it, and then from there, I'll tell you if you're nice. So, and also, if anyone wants to present any awards, just drop me a DM, and I can send you an award to present. Or if you've got an idea for a spicy award, then we can always pretend that was the plan the whole time, and no one will know. Okay, so the first award is for most sober captain.
Bro.
Anyone have any guesses with that one?
Couldn't be fucking who, man.
I'm cooked.
No way, it's Yeager.
Bro.
Be the captain of the Blotto Pirates.
Oh my god.
Any other guesses other than not who, man?
We passed around the breathalyzer. Like,
does Captain Gillies drink?
Yeah, I don't think Gilly drinks. Only lime juice.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
So that's
Yeah, roll for initiative. Like, no. I know it's the award goes to Gilly straight up, and I know it's lime juice because Angel drinks lime juice, which is just weird.
Oh my god.
I would also say that Scarlet would have drank if we got the opportunity. So
yeah.
If as soon as you guys stole the ale, it didn't erupt into a month-long combat, probably.
Yeah.
Probably would have,
Yeah, I mean,
but
there was definitely
all we've
opportunities,
learned
but-
from that is group 2 solos.
Or be better at stealing. Just do.
Gilly's always composed as well. Keeps himself together and doesn't ever lose his shit, which is a good sign. It's not like the rest of us.
Yeah, group 2 would drive him mad.
Also, for those unaware, Yiga is literally a partitioner of Drunken Fist. So that's what.
Yeah. He is on his way to becoming a drunken master.
No spoilers or anything, but dude had to decide, like, save his relative or, like, carry a crate of booze, and it was a tough call for him.
I mean, Group 3 almost got in fight with an honorable bartender because they wanted alcohol, so
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're lucky we don't have soundboard in this right now, otherwise it'd be...
He would like to drink.
So you want the drink?
Yeah.
I don't need the soundboard. I can
somebody just quickly
replicate
clip
it.
that as well. Okay, so right, we're gonna have the second award. As I say, Cooper, if you want to present the awards, just drop me a DM and I'll let you know the instructions. So the second award is for who is right. Are we ready? Are we ready though?
I was born ready.
Who's got the longest shot out of all of the characters in the 3 groups?
Longest shot?
Yep.
Oh. Longest shot at what?
Like
a
longest shot as in
sniper
like who's got the longest distance attack and out of all of you?
Oh.
It might
It might be
me. Lionel or might be. I mean, does anybody else here?
I know for a fact-
Valencia has signature attack, but
It has to be Newly, bro.
No, Dill.
No one from Group 1.
Dill has attacked from like over 180 feet away, I think.
Yeah, Dill's a whole sniper.
Then that's gotta be it then.
I'm almost.
Yeah, I think it's Dill.
I don't know.
Definitely my first pick.
When Dill was shooting at the hyena, he literally shot from over feet away.
He was definitely a 200. So I mean that might be it, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Yeah.
That's got to be it. Yeah, he is the winner of the longest shot award.
And that was with a short bow.
Really?
I was gonna short bow.
Yeah.
It's a
that's
weird
not a long
flex,
bow.
but okay.
Okay. Is just out of interest, like I don't actually know the answer to this, but like, is there any other people that because I know the question sounded hard, but I knew about Dill's like huge shot. I remember talking about MVC, but do you reckon there's anyone else who has like anything close to that? Because when I was like skimming through, I couldn't see anything really like.
Not even close.
I think Nui tops out at
second
120. Yeah, Nui tops out at 120. I think as far
Yeah.
as all of her ranged things that you can do with her. So I'm pretty sure Dill or Tachi, because Tachi has a revolver with a range of 360, but I don't think he shot that far.
Is that the max range?
Yeah, that's his
That's the
max
max.
range with disadvantage.
With a
But-
longbow, I
yeah.
think you can get up to 480.
The max range of my weapons is like 360. My t-shirt cannon shoots at 120 for within normal.
Yeah,
T-shirt
it's
cannon.
I think Is it about who has the longest range overall, or who has actually successfully hit somebody over the longest?
who has successfully hit at a longest
what I-
range.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were talking about.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's still Dill, but it might have been Tachi or
It's
Nui.
Dill by far.
Yeah.
Okay, so to present this next duel, we got a very special guest. You might not know him, but yeah, he's a legend. His name is Coob. Coob of the Red
What's
Sea.
up?
Let's bring him in.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Very happy to be here. So ready for this next award. What the? What's up, guys?
Oh,
yeah.
Let's go.
What happened to you?
An identity
So, my friends, Ranks is back for this award show. No, you go away, Q. Go. Okay, so I was a nice honorable bartender who lost his job after some horrible pirates. Group 3 came. Horrible people. I hope they don't win anything. True. This is the award for the best character accent in this D&D award. Who do you think it is?
Absolutely. Group 3 low-key did scam the hell out of Ranks.
So,
It's
has
me.
any of you got any guesses as to who the best accent for a character?
I
is?
mean,
Best- oh,
if we're
I'll
gonna
go
be
first.
real
Let's
about
That'll
it,
be a
It's
fucking
Kevin.
bartender, bro.
boy,
It's
My
Kevin.
vote,
we're
my
cashing.
my vote, honestly, is for Yiga's grandpa.
Oh, Grandpa.
Grandpa Yiga is the goat.
Yeah, that's
Hold
my
on, what
vote.
about
Ain't got no accent, motherfucker.
wait, what about Hero?
I think Ragnar puts the most fear into me, though. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's
And
absolutely
that's facts.
Oh,
I know who that
Hachinosuke
is.
came up with his own laughter style.
Oh, bro, yeah, Yiga's too. That's like a every time I hear it, I fucking die. Like, but no, like I really do think that if it's not Ranks, it's definitely Yiga's pops. Like Yiga,
you fucking idiot.
Everybody, you just hear all
I literally
old
go back
bastard.
and rewatch that episode like once a week. It just peps me up, man. Like just watching Group 3 get folded.
Remember when Yiga got off the island and he opened up the scroll that he got from his grandpa, thinking it was going to be something? He's like, yeah, dumbass.
He said, "Psych, dumbass." Like,
I thought it was the scroll.
My friends. So, what is your answer? I've been waiting here. Come on.
My vote is for the bartender Ranks.
Yiga's grandfather is my pick.
Yeah, Grandpa Yiga, that goat.
I third that option.
I think I gotta give it to the bartender who got wronged by the group of
It's
I
you're
wanna-
right.
yeah, I want to say group 3 has some really solid picks all across the board, but that's where I gotta go.
Interesting. Time to open the envelope. It's my knife. Okay, the winner of the best in character accent. What? It's not Ranks. This what? The artist formerly known as Yiga's grandpa.
Oh, they got it as well. These guys ain't too bad at this stuff. Like,
Wait, I think
You know it fucking win.
I stand by my choice because like this bartender, like even his knife had an accent. You guys heard that just now? Like,
All I'm gonna say is my friend of Amigo was right. Justice is controlled. The injustice. I'm a go back to my seat and finish my drink. I am appalled. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, dude.
Cube, come back, Cube. Come back, Cube. Come on. Bye-bye.
I hope he was alright after that one.
Wild.
That was good.
Yeah, that was pretty intense. Again, I was going to ask, have you got any other candidates other than the cameos?
Yeah, I do. My first candidate, other than Yiga's grandfather. Actually, he was before Yiga's grandfather. I voted for Hero the Parrot.
What? Dumbass.
What?
There's also the more.
I'm just saying, there's an upcoming campaign DM'd by Dire Regulus, and there's some Russian dude in there that's got a sick ass accent.
Oh my god.
I might have heard a little bit.
No, he's
talking about Uncle?
Make sure to keep them away from a certain demographic.
Oh my god.
No, that guy might sweep the next set of awards.
I still stand by Ragnar being the darkest, most evilest character voice that I've heard in a while.
Oh, most definitely scary as hell.
I think it's so funny that like Tachi's character literally thinks it's the voice of God as well, which is just hilarious.
Okay, right, let's move on. So this next one's a little more simple, and I'll just introduce it myself. But who is going to get this award for the most appendages?
That's gotta be the fish.
That's a hate crime.
Okay, so it's wait, how many arms does Hachinosuke have?
I mean, is it
a bunch?
Do you have 6?
Yeah, I think Hachinosuke.
Listen, I lost a leg. I feel like y'all just threw this shit in here because you're like, hey, who lost a leg in here? You fucker.
According to
you got me fucked up.
According to the captain of Group 1, he's got like 8 and 2 legs, so he has 10 appendages in total, which is more than Lord Azrael.
Yeah, that's like double. My god, yeah, it's Hachinosuke.
To be clear, guys, in my backstory, the reason why I have scars on the side of my body is because I lost 2 arms before I even entered.
Yeah, but you
don't currently have those appendages.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to.
Let's type it in the chat so Hachinosuke takes it.
You and Cody could, maybe share some extra appendages or something. I don't know.
If he needs an arm, I could give him one.
Yeah, well, there you go. Hachibrosuke is obviously the right answer. The guy's got more hands than a Snuffleupagus, as they say in Harry Potter. But, that's disgusting. I know. I feel
Who said that?
Hermione, when she's trying to get kissed. Wait, was that a trick question? Have I just been baited into something here? Okay, cool. And if I'm not mistaken, most other people just have normal amounts of appendages, correct? I'm sorry, Cody. I meant including.
What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I have 3 limbs. Wow. No, Aaron's dick is so big it counts as a 4th. I would have had 5, but whatever.
Okay. Interesting. There's no award for that, unfortunately, but I'll look into it.
Did he roll high on dexterity?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he has a really high constitution.
Dexterity, wow. Okay, the next one, it's another quite simple one. Out of all the characters, who's going to get the award for most likely to be struck by lightning? And in brackets, you've got because of his hair.
Oh, fuck that. I don't know who you're talking about.
All right. Are we talking about when it comes to being unlucky, when they have the most? How do you say it? Misfortunes happen to them, so they're likely to have a lightning.
The bit in the brackets is because of their hair, and if you clock that, then you'll know who the award's going to.
Oh, I'm picking Chuma.
It'll be Group 1.
Yeah, give it to someone in Group 1. It's not Chuma, bro.
It's not Chuma.
I'm picking Chuma. I don't care.
Most likely to be struck.
I have no back.
The lightning rod afro is too much, bro.
I have no support to my answer. None of that. I'm just picking.
You literally have partially mechanical characters. You guys don't think that they're more likely? I'm just saying.
I don't know if he got his metal arm or leg yet.
No, and I'm pretty sure Aaron's gonna die here pretty soon, so it's gonna get spicy.
Make it
It's
You're
most
gonna
definitely
go out
not
and
gonna
do a
be.
flip. So like, no, but
Vex does have a point. That Tachi does have a metal arm, so he
Bro,
is
Yeah,
essentially a
You're,
lightning.
I was gonna bring that up.
Look who's talking, King Calm. Like,
You're
I'm
made out of metal.
Whoa, hold on. You don't gotta bring my whole ass metal body into this, okay? We're talking about a metal arm, not a full-on metal body, okay?
I'm just saying, like, it sounds pretty. It sounds like you're literally asking for it at this point.
There must be a clue in some of the hair. There must be something with the hair.
If it makes you feel any better, the metal, there is a recent picture of this character wearing a lot of metal, also raised off the ground.
Is it Nui?
For whatever reason. But I won't say any more than that.
No, it might be Nui.
Nah.
Is it?
Okay,
My
remember,
hair is
Nui
just regular. Why would it be with the hair?
Oh no!
On the picture I saw of you, you were wearing like a full Iron Man costume, so I just.
Yeah, I thought you had an Iron Man costume, bro.
Usually those didn't have any like helmets or anything like that.
Oh man! All right, my Dean. If I'm being realistic, I'll pick Tachi.
It might.
He said.
Is it?
I'm picking Dill. I'm picking Dill.
He has a metal leg, but I don't know what hair.
If I'm thinking
Yeah, I'm
about
picking
who's
Dill.
the unluckiest, maybe.
No, not
Ain't
Chuma.
that unlucky. He's got some pretty lucky rolls under his lucky feet.
Is it? I
Oh
don't.
no! Damn! I can't even pick him. He got some good rolls on the session. Off
I'm
session. I
thinking
don't know.
I'm just thinking it's
On
Dill.
session.
Troll answer.
I'm going Ilma because
I'm
of the hair.
honestly go with the middleman Dill.
Yeah, I'm going with Dill.
Look, right, man, after you said something about rolls, if you probably don't notice, but on session, Davos has some of the best rolls in the entire crew.
Is it
When
Fang?
we not on camera, so the amount of net ones this man be rolling is crazy.
Nah, he's like the opposite of
Who gets
Dire
net ones?
Carolina.
Off session, Davos just gets crazy ass net ones, but on session, rolls perfectly, never fails.
I think Angel, you know who it is. Because you put a lot of stock into moving them away. It's Chuma. It's Chuma. And if anyone wants to dispute that, the most recent pictures of Chuma sat on a horse in a suit of armor with nothing on his head, just a massive afro. So you're definitely getting struck by lightning at some point.
Get the fuck on. That is not canon shit. That is not canon shit. That is not canon shit.
It's hilarious. Valenci had such a sick answer. He went, it's Chuma, but I have no idea why. It's like,
No, it's so funny
Bro,
too that you say that because he literally has danger sense and has advantage against all on all dexterity saving throws. So he's statistically one of the least likely to actually get hit by lightning. But no, I love it.
Although he does have a lightning generator sitting on his shoulder half the time who could roll nat ones.
Damn it! I forgot.
That is true.
He's gonna get struck by lightning again.
Catches strays from Nui.
Hey, Angel, you know what that means, right? That means you got an award, bro.
Fuck out of here.
I'm proud of you.
Congratulations. Award, bro. Congratulations.
What I would say is it is metal, so don't hold it too high up, or you might get struck by lightning.
Bro.
So we move on to the next award. This one might be a little bit easier. Who is going to be getting the award for the shortest character in TLA D&D?
Nui Doozy.
No question.
The 9-inch tall Tuntata.
The Tuntata.
There is literally no one smaller than that insect of a person.
Wait, how big is Lord Azrael's snail?
Oh, Ragnar didn't
my god!
I think I'm bigger than Den.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
I didn't even consider Ragnar then.
Hold on, I'm about to look up how big is a Denden Mushi?
How big is a parrot? Oh no, he's not a.
Ragnar then is one of the smaller Dendens.
Denden Mushis are the size of a regular house cat.
Oh hell yeah! Nah, Nui.
No, Ragnar is a kid. It's a small Denden Mushi.
Specific types of Denden Mushis that are the size of a house cat, because the black Denden Mushis are tiny enough to fit on somebody's wrist.
This is crazy because I mean, like legitimately though, when you look at like even the smaller Denden Mushis, like the wrist-mounted ones, it still looks like it's probably a little bit bigger than like a Tontada because like we know Manchuri is like 7 inches tall. That's like nothing, bro. Like that's tiny.
Yeah, there's big.
Yeah, but Ragnar is a one. It's like
This one was 7 inches tiny.
Yeah, bro. I don't know about that one.
Hey, yo, leave your personal matters at the door. Leave your personal matters at the door.
My vote for the tiniest character in the One Piece D&D is going to the Lord, the God, the Supreme Overlord, Ragnar.
Gotta be Ragnar then.
You mean the lady? Anyway, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the lady. My fault. Ragnar, I apologize.
Right, I have looked into this one as well. I've gone with Nui. And the reason is because with the Denden, I wasn't sure if like other Dendens, it can shapeshift to the user. In which case we can't measure that in size. You know, it could be bigger and smaller.
I guess that's a fair ruling. Yeah, like good shit, Nui.
Fair.
Just out of interest, who after them two, do you know who the next character is?
Yiga's little
Anya?
brother.
It's probably Anya or.
He's like 5 something, right?
Yeah, Yiga's little stepbrother. He's like a little 4-year-old or something, right? Like he's tiny.
Yeah, little fucker has to be down there.
Oh yeah, little fucker.
Oh yeah, Yuga's little brother.
Yeah, Kino.
I think
his name Kino.
No, there's the 2 orphans in group 1, right? Like, how tiny are they? Like,
No, they've got to be character players.
Oh.
Wait, Ragnar shouldn't have been talked about anyways.
Anya. It's got to be Anya after, right?
Yeah,
right?
Is there one person that might be a little bit shorter?
I was thinking of.
That Fox from Group 1. That's Fox, whatever.
Shorter than Anya?
Yeah, Fang looks short as hell.
Nah, it can't be. How tall is Fang?
Yeah, Fang's pretty short, I think.
Fang comes up to Aaron's waist. He's not that small.
Oh my god!
Aaron knows.
How tall is Aaron?
Jeez. What was it?
Aaron's 6 feet. Like.
Oh, then
Yeah.
Anya's
like Anya's a slightly short woman. She's not like really short or anything.
Yeah, it's not like really. She's not even orphan.
I mean,
Anya from Spy Family.
Okay, relatively to like our standards in real life, yeah, but you gotta think there's like 16-foot fucking tall like homies walking around in the world of One Piece as well. So really, y'all are all tiny. Like,
yeah.
Smokey's just been posting some German Dendens. They're absolutely huge.
Yeah.
But as I say, it's not
with this
playable anyway.
revelation about Fang, I guess it's him.
Oh shit! Aaron's huge.
4, 5. God.
Okay, so we got another character like characters in. I can't say it because it'll bait it, but basically, so this next award is for the most ominous sounding character, and I'll let you guys have a little debate.
Lord Azrael.
Lord
Azrael all day.
Yeah.
What was the question? I just heard my name.
Dude's giving me nightmares.
Bro,
You've won an award.
Dude to make him a part of his experiments, bro. Like.
Yeah, it was who was the most ominous character, Ragnar.
He says he doesn't need him to be able to walk.
Bruh. No, for real. Like Ragnar has laid the fucking terror, down multiple times. I am pretty sure that's the most ominous. I don't know. Like, does anyone think there's anything else?
I mean, it may be potentially the most ominous of all time. It is that freaky. But okay, cool. Right, so now we're going to basically move on to round 2, unless anyone wants to debate any of the awards quickly. And round 2 is going to be...
I just want to give an award acceptance speech.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you can give
this.
You give an award.
Don't clap too much. I know. Thank you. It's all good.
You're cutting out a bit, Rag, unless it's just me.
No, he was cutting out.
No, it's not just you.
Okay, cool. Sorry, dude. So Yeah, just DM me it if you want to. But yeah, okay. So now we're going to move on to like basically some simple questions about how well do the DMs know their crews. So let's start with Vex. Just first, let's hear you name all your crew, all the people in your group by their character names.
Go. We got the Scarlet Pirates with Scarlet as the captain. We got Tachi is the vice captain. We got No Chill Dill. These are actually their character names. It's just also their player names. But that's our first mate. We have the W Helmsman.
It's an original group, yeah.
It's actually No Chill Dill. So
okay. But the D is silent. No, but Bao aka Tori Mori. Shout out to the homie in the chat. And then we have Lord Azrael, who is played by Ragnar. That's all 5, right? Yeah,
I believe that's all of them. Yeah. Okay, go on, Kev. Let's hear your group names.
I mean, shit. We got the captain, Yiga Yijo. His name changes every fucking session. Played by Human. We got the vice captain, first mate, Lionel Murdoch, played by Die Regular. Wish he was here.
Cool name.
Yeah, that's a nice name. We got the doctor, Anya D. Quinn, fellow D member, played by Lucas. We've got the dwarven artificer, Nui Doozy, played by Maze himself. And finally, we got the helmsman, Osmium Chuma, played by Angel.
Nice. Now you have to tell us which one you would most likely ban. Now, I'm just joking. Right. So if anyone from Group 1, Fritz, you're welcome to have a go. Cody, Dan, you're all welcome to have a go if you want. But if one of you wants to step up to the plate and try and name Group 1's characters, then you're up.
Yeah, I got you. Group 1 is a fantastic group. Our captain of our crew at the Smiling Lion Pirates is Captain Gilly. He's a swordsman of the Long Arm tribe. We have our helmsman, Hachinosuke. He's a fishman with 8 arms. He's pretty cool. And we've got Aaron, who's gonna die, so it doesn't really matter. We got Fang, our botanist, so that's really neat. He's got the leaf fruit. And then we've got some orphans that we may or may not have abandoned. I'm not really sure what the sitch is on that, but yeah, that's our crew.
To be honest, Group 1 has definitely got a penchant for robbing children, particularly orphans. It seems to weirdly be focused on orphans.
No, but I mean, if you're an orphan in the world of One Piece, you got it coming. Like there's just nothing but bad parents in the world of One Piece.
I mean, look what happened to Lucci.
Oh my god!
Wow. Right. Okay. So we're on to the next questions. As I say, if anyone from any of the other groups pops in, just let me know, and I'll ask them a couple of questions as well. But right. So we're back to Group 1 again. Group 2 again, which is Vex. Who do you think is your strongest character?
In all the groups, or in my group?
In your group.
Lord Azrael.
Would the rest of the crew agree?
Are we talking like strength score, or are we talking like?
Agree. But, you know,
who would you least want to go up against?
Lord Azrael, for sure.
Who, Scarlet?
Just like, who do you think is like 1v1? Who do you think is gonna, be able to survive the most? I just for sure, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, it's Lord Azrael. I'm just saying.
Most definitely.
See, the only thing about 1v1ing against him is he'll heal you before he heals himself.
That speaks to his menacing, powerhouse abilities, I would say. That's definitely my vote. I mean, there's probably people who can do more average damage at further ranges and things like that, but he can just absorb the most hits. Like, dude is an absolute
I assumed that Ragnar would have been a straight up answer for you. Straight away, because he's a fucking tank.
It's like fighting a Kaino, bro. Like, he's gonna automatically want to kill you, and then you're gonna think, "Oh, this guy wants to kill me, huh?" No, he's gonna want to kill you, then heal you, then kill you again, then take you hostage and work on your body for experiments.
It's not even just the brutality and things like that. It's just accompanied by the casual racism. Like it just.
And the dishes. You can't forget the dishes. He always got some dishes on deck.
Damn.
So Vex, before we move on to group 2, I've primed you up for that a little bit, unfairly, but who's the weakest character in your group?
Ooh. You done did me dirty today, bro. I'm gonna say Ragnar then. The snail.
Oh.
Wait, are we
Gosh,
doing
God.
PCs or NPCs?
They're supposed to be PCs, but
I am Ragnar. I play Ragnar Den every week, and so it's a player.
That's a non-player character.
If you're wanting the 100% serious answer, I would have to say, out of consistency alone, it would be Scarlet. But Scarlet has a silver tongue and is able to win encounters without even drawing her blade. So it's not a bad thing to be in last place because of her other rounded out capabilities and things like that. But I would probably say in a 1v1 actual fist fight and things like that, it'd probably be Scarlet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
if anyone wants tips on politics, that's how it's done, by the way. That was masterful.
But he's speaking facts, though.
This is
Like,
not a
Scarlet can get out of
Scarlet-
the situation
I cannot
without
tell a lie.
drawing her.
This is
Most
not a
of- most of
canon
Scarlet
event and
can
cannot be
are
taken
like-
personal.
No, I mean legitimately though, like Scarlet has abilities that can completely circumvent encounters, and that's a little like not every character is built to be in a bar fight, and like that's not all of what D&D is about. Although it can be, depending on your crew. But Scarlet's character is just built to be a lot more social, as opposed to combat, whereas other characters are a lot more combat oriented. So that's the answer I would give.
Nice, very nice. Kev, who do you think is would make the best captain out of everyone in Group 3?
The best captain?
I got my answer. That's all I'm gonna say.
I already know.
I mean, there's different kinds of captains, Like, what kind of
That's
captain
true.
are we talking about here?
You tell me, what sort of captain's the best captain?
Are you talking about
Well,
politics? And comes out with the Bill Clinton defense, like define captain. Like,
I did not
So
have
I
relations
think
with that.
in terms of leadership qualities and general maturity and level of responsibility, it's got to be Murdoch.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
That
Wow.
was my pick too.
completely expected.
But on the flip side, the
I'm not gonna lie,
aspect of
I disagree.
charismaticness and drawing people to follow you into battle or whatever, or into adventures or whatever. I think Yiga's a solid pick. I think Nui's a decent pick as well.
Okay,
Indeed.
solid. Political again, 3 answers. Go on, Ragnar, you wanted to spit a piece.
I'm just gonna say no. If y'all did, that's all.
You're cutting out,
Huh?
Ragnar.
He's getting
Oh,
Will
I was
Lucio.
Can somebody translate?
don't think Shuba would be the best captain. You guys are just wrong.
Really?
Yeah, right, bro.
That's a hot
Really?
No,
take.
right now,
Their whole
Ragnar
crew
did
would
not
die.
say that with a straight face.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
what's not Storm about?
Homie has more experience sinking ships than like running. No,
Whoa.
Probably bring him back as zombies anyway.
I was just letting the
Bruh,
dog die.
I'm gonna say like for sure I pick Murdoch. But I want to say like it would be hilarious to me. I think comedic value, Nui would make the best captain just because like the Luffy ass like one brain cell like working to like Nui's extremely smart. Don't get me wrong. The gullibility factor alone would make for some of the wonkiest adventures. I think like.
Yeah, that'd be a fucking migraine.
Without a doubt, the card witch would prevail.
Oh my god, bro.
Is
The
it
future
something
card witch.
Would you ever consider it in your campaign?
Yo,
at the
hold
moment?
on. I can't have LEDs, but Ragnar can have a whole fucking helmet. What's up with this bullshit?
Wait, what? I can't
Well,
understand
what
you.
the fuck?
Wait, what?
Strobe and potentially cause people to have seizures.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I
It
love
was
that.
not
That's-
strobing.
that's
It's
badass.
going through colors.
Bro, I can see my future in that helmet, bro.
Oh my god.
That's badass.
No joke, I saw a woman on Instagram wearing that enough the other day.
Hey.
Nothing else.
Oh my
Your
god,
Instagram a bit different from mine,
that's
bro.
crazy.
Maybe that's
Facts.
why your son broke your phone.
Yeah,
Plot
maybe.
twist,
Yeah,
it was fucking Ragnar.
it was Ragnar, exactly. Okay, so Cody, what of in terms of your crew? I want to know who you think is the most trustworthy crew member on the crew.
Gilly, absolutely as the captain. He's always been ready to dispute everything from Fang and Hachi and the orphans, and he's always kept the most level head. It's always gonna be Gilly. Aaron sold out his crewmates episode 2 because he lost a leg. He's not. Aaron's just out to try to live. Well, not anymore,
Do you
but...
want to expand for the others how he lost his leg?
Oh, yeah, we told Fang not to chase a man down a bar, and instead of listening to us, we all chased because Fang went after him. So, I lost a leg because... Well, I lost a leg because we don't listen, I guess.
Okay.
So how has that affected your character? Type shit.
If I lost a leg and they're threatening my life, I'm gonna give them whatever they want because Aaron's just a human. He's just a guy.
Hey yo, all I want to say is that I'm waiting for the Aaron.
There is no redemption arc. Spoiler alert, he's dead. He shot himself. He's gone. Aaron Mustang is dead.
Damn.
Yeah. He's not
Spoiler alert.
at this point.
He killed himself. Like next session, they're gonna walk below deck and they're gonna find his dead body. It's over.
As you can see, Group 1's going really well. So,
yeah, it is going well. They've gone 2 for 2, man.
If I had a nickel for I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
I'd have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice.
It's weird.
So, also, Cody, I'm curious about you were thinking of DMing another group, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a group 10. I'm just trying to get everything situated right now, but everyone seems to take 9 years to respond. So when it does happen,
yeah, and it's a lot of people to organize, obviously, but yeah, obviously let us know what's going on. We'll post the dates out there and stuff. That's going to be a sick one. Like I love all the DMs, and I'm very used to the three initial DMs now, and even the other DMs who haven't DM'd yet. We're used to seeing them speak and stuff. But out of all of them, you're the one that I think like, what the fuck is going to happen? Like, I have no idea where you're going to end up, but it'd be interesting to see that for sure.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be emotional.
Add me to your campaign. I'll make that shit explode.
Oh, don't do it.
Angel, I've heard quite a huge consensus in this voice chat alone. I'm gonna have to politely decline.
I haven't done anything
Good
bad.
call. Good call, Cody. Good call.
No.
Listen, I just hear everyone tell you like Angel, you're catching L's left and right. You can't spell L without Angel. Come on.
What?
You see what you guys have done, bro?
Tonight? Like,
you guys have ruined my name, bro. I don't do anything bad.
Yeah,
my reputation.
He got
Dude,
some.
you haven't worn a shirt in like months.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm
just
gonna say, Angel, make a persuasion. No,
he's got a point there, Angel.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, making persuasion is bro.
Angel, you forever go down as the one man who told his DM the role of persuasion.
Yeah,
no. As the one player character who told the NPC to make a persuasion check.
No, that is not what happened. Y'all are just y'all just misinterpreted it because I have the same voice.
Even your DM in the moment thought you were telling Cashin to make a persuasion check. So yeah,
bro. He literally broke the fourth wall.
I did not break the fourth wall. That was all out of character. You guys are spreading your propaganda.
In my defense, the way this dude said it is like it was completely in character, you know?
Yeah, he used his in-game voice.
Which
my
regular voice is just the same voice as Chuma.
Well, whose fault is that?
I mean, he does talk in the first person,
bro.
Who's
if he doesn't say Chuma says X or Chuma does this, like, I need some reference. Delete.
Bro, if I don't say that, it's out of character. Trust.
If anyone wants to
I
see
mean,
these guys
shit.
like do mock combat and stuff, hopefully there's going to be a mod around to chuck some links to Ragnar's server in the chat, and you can probably just coax them into a fight whenever you want. But they're usually battling anyway, so you can either learn new tricks or like just laugh at how poor some of us are. I am like the worst D&D player, so hold tight for the stick. He's coming.
Have you
Anyway.
seen who, man? You don't sell yourself
Oh my
short.
face, bro.
He
I
said
played some of the most MVP plays in the sessions.
Yeah,
Some of the most, bro. I'll be putting down bodies.
And
yeah,
bottles.
that's true. He
Um,
does have a
yeah,
plus
okay.
streak.
So now we're going to quickly move on to the DM's awards. So firstly, I'll just quickly say, Cody and Dan, if you want to communicate and sort some awards, I don't mind doing you after. The two other DMs have. Are you guys, Vex and Kev? Are you ready with your awards?
Yeah. I'm, we'll let Kev go first. I went first last time.
Feel free, Kev. You fire us off. I'm just going to mute up a sec,
Yeah.
grab a glass of water.
You
and
like
pee and
nervous,
stuff.
bro? I'll take the lead. Like, as
Alright,
usual.
I got some awards. I don't know. I feel like I'm not qualified to hand this out, so I might put some of them to a vote. But the first one I want to give out is for the unluckiest adventure. This is someone who just has the worst rolls, puts themselves in the most tough situations, and somehow they manage to get out of it. Whether it be through their unyielding spirit, or just luck of the dice at some point, or maybe they have someone to help them out. Regardless, fortune turns their back on them time and time again, but they have proven that true heroes are not defined by the hand that they are dealt, but how they face the challenges before them.
Damn.
So
Hey, yo,
I was
I just wanna-
thinking,
damn.
I was thinking maybe I'll put up a nomination, Vex can put up a nomination, and then if Hyde's here, he can be like the third nomination, and then someone from Group 1 can put up a nomination,
whoever
and we
wins
can
this,
quickly
bro,
vote.
Whoever wins this vote, congratulations to you. That was a crazy.
from any
answer.
Bro, I just want to say this. So
Oh, I know who it's for. It's
in canon in our campaign, it can't be Chuma. He has already been named the luckiest man alive. So
No,
I mean-
you're the unluckiest, the most likely to get struck by lightning.
No, I would say like though if we're looking at like the collective like whole of like someone getting put into like bad situations and like bad roles and critical moments, like you were saying, I'm gonna vote for Anya. Like like homegirl almost down 3 sessions in a row at this point, which was like it's been rough, but we still out here.
Yeah,
I
I was
agree.
gonna put up Anya, but if you put her up, I gotta put up Murdoch. I think historically throughout the entire campaign, he just had the worst
Yes, no. Literally, like he.
Bro
His whole
busts
thing
his
is like
ass
out
every
of
5
combat.
seconds.
Yeah, out of combat. He gets like really good fucking rolls, but like inside it's just the fucking. No, wait, actually it's the opposite. Combat,
In combat,
kinda
he's
pulls
great.
off the best.
Out of
Yeah.
combat, he literally
he
can't
rolls
walk.
like shite. Like that's funny as well.
So we got Anya, Murdoch on the table. In Group 1, any nominations? I don't know who's represented.
What's the category?
The
For, unluckiest.
Oh, it's
adventure.
Aaron. Aaron almost died in session 0 to hypothermia. Like Aaron has been taking L's left and right. I hate this motherfucker. It's Aaron.
Oh, I thought it was just Group 3. Oh, well.
For Group 2.
No, I'm saying for anyone.
Alright,
Any
so,
of the
alright,
group.
I'm gonna speak for the whole group, bro. Because it's not even nobody specifically from my entire crew is unlucky. You not see how long I've been in the same combat, in the same run. I should have been done.
Bro, y'all
because
are
of
not
luck.
unlucky.
Yeah, that wasn't
No,
because
no,
of-
no.
That was
That
because
was
of
not
That has
unlucky.
nothing to
That
do with
was a
luck.
dumb
That has
decision.
everything to do with our
Hey,
crew
Stu,
being
hey,
the
yo,
way
yo,
we
bro,
are.
Shut up.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
Hey,
not unlucky.
No.
I
That was
will
just a
say
dumb
this.
decision.
Scarlett, this is your first mate answering you. It
Anybody
has
is
nothing to do with
unlucky.
how
I'm
shit our
unlucky
luck
for
is.
being a part of this crew.
Okay. It has nothing to do with how bad our luck is. It literally came down to the repercussions of our actions.
y'all had the money to pay for the booze and you did not.
Yes.
That's true.
That's
Correct.
what happened.
absolutely true.
Yo, stop saying y'all. I remember sleeping comfortable in a boat, and then somebody shot at me randomly, literally.
No, all right,
Because
yeah.
they decided to steal some alcohol.
It was
No,
Tachi,
Ragnar's the
Wednesday,
only
and
reasonable
Scarlet
one.
co-signed it.
Too.
No, what I will say is that Tachi is a little bit unlucky because homie did like literally roll nothing but 9s and 8s. Like I don't think he rolled double digits for an entire session, at session 3. So Tachi is definitely a contender, but you cannot say your whole crew when you got the W helmsman, behind you. Like
W helmsman is crazy.
So I mean, I would say from group 2, Tachi, but overall, I think that probably Aaron or Anya. Or I think
sounds unlucky as hell.
Aaron does sound unlucky.
No,
but
Aaron,
listen.
Aaron is
All right, I'm about
100%
to.
the most unlucky character in this entire thing.
The whole point of Aaron's character was to go out to sea to find out why his dad left the Navy, and I guess his dad is a rapist who wanted to make a better heir than him. So I mean, you. I didn't get to make my backstory. It got hijacked from me, so that's what happened. So
that is absolutely the unluckiest. I think that packs up.
Hey, Aaron got my vote for that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Aaron.
Who hijacked that shit from you?
Nah, don't worry about it. But,
we're not getting into it. We're not getting into that.
But I guess Kev, that was your first award. I'm next up, right? Like
Yeah, we'll give it to Aaron for unluckiest lucky.
No, for sure. Oh my god. F's in chat. But let's see. To keep it on the same tone there, like I was gonna go ahead and for my first award, I try to spotlight who we all think is the most likely to die award. You see, like in yearbooks in high school and stuff like that, you've got the most likely to succeed. This is the opposite. We're gonna see who is the player whose character is the absolute most likely to die.
And it can't be one that takes its own life.
Yeah.
No way, bro.
Damn, again with the reference of the 2 nickels.
Oh,
Is this only for group 2?
No,
it's everyone.
But I will say that yes, this would be like an unforeseen death. If that, like, I mean, obviously we're foreseeing it right now.
Yeah, maybe.
But like, you know what I mean? Like,
100%.
Tachi, I'm picking Tachi.
It's either Tachi or me. Tachi is most likely to walk inside the Marineford base, and if he sees a hot chick, even if they're pointing a gun at his head, he's gonna be like, "Hey, sweet lady, how you doing?"
You want to join a pirate?
Guaranteed.
Bro, he gets one tapped by Hina. That's the unfortunate truth.
My God.
I don't want to ever run into Hina, bro.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What is the specific award? The most likely to
likely to die, but we're gonna say unforeseen death, not a planned death.
Yeah, to be honest, there's also the fact that Newt is so small.
Oh my god.
That definitely makes for an unforeseen death. Someone could just step on him.
I don't know. Newey's a brick shit house.
Nui is the hardest. I would actually debate that Nui is one of the hardest characters to kill among all the countries. I would debate that.
I would
My
agree.
AC right now is 19. It's fucking stupid.
Bro, you try stepping on her.
Bro, that's like the pre-shield and shit. Like, she'll throw your ass.
You know, and it's so funny because Tachi has the ability to have the exact same AC as you. Because he has the same class.
But he uses all his time to flirt with women.
No, like literally in initiative, mid-combat in the first session, homie used his full turn to flirt with the enemy instead of moving or attacking or helping his allies or doing it. Literally just wanted.
Tell them what he did.
And just to be clear,
tell them what we did was fighting Shivers, bro.
Hey, right.
If you guys think he fought with the enemy to distract them or buy us time, no, he was just genuinely trying to score with this person, like just genuinely trying to score.
All right, then yeah, it's Tachi, I guess.
I think he's the most likely. Yeah, that's who.
There is one other person I recommend. It would probably be Fang. Fang's probably right up there with Tati.
There is an
Yeah,
argument for
that guy too.
not Nui getting stepped on, but Nui just being lied to and being told to eat poison or some shit.
That is true. The gullibility factor is absolutely there with Nui, but I think that you having your good berries, you're just so like you're not likely to ingest anything that somebody else is going to give you because you're sustainable, right? Like I think.
Yeah.
I mean, she said no to Cassian, so.
So what
Yeah,
if
but
Nui
Cassian
eats
has
the devil
proved
fruit
himself
and gets?
untrustworthy.
Excuse me.
What if
how the
Nui
fuck
eats
is he
the
doing
devil
that?
fruit and gets told if they eat another one, they'll get double the power? So Nui's like, okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a lie that would be sold.
From group 2, it's definitely Tachi. From group 3, I'm just gonna say it's Chuma. Like
Thank you, Vex. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That's the most
I
obvious.
was gonna say that
That's
the
the
only
most
person to
obvious thing,
draw.
bro. It's Chuma. It's Chuma. It's Chuma.
I'm sorry,
I'm
but
gonna tell you this right now. Chuma hasn't dropped once.
okay, calm down,
Group
calm down.
3 has there's been one character that's drawn from a cursed deck of tarot cards and drawn the death card, literally marking himself for death.
Yeah.
I would have to
Bro,
give it to you.
Bro, in canon, bro, Chuma is destined for greatness.
No, you have to understand that you
Until you die.
You literally fell asleep in the middle of enemy combat,
Oh, yeah.
like
was
last session.
dumb shit
I'm not even lying. I died fucking laughing when I heard Kev go right here. Like you're like, yeah, like Kev was taking a bath, bro. I nearly fell out of my chair.
Not yet, but yeah, you guys literally mark for death, but he's defying it every turn, every time.
That's what the booze is for.
I still think it's Chuma.
From group 3, it's Chuma, but I still think Tachi's more likely. And then I would probably say Fang from group 1, for sure. Just based off of from what I've seen so far, that would be my picks.
Fang is pretty solid. He has a lot of HP and a decent AC because of his metal arm. He can block stuff with it too. It's Aaron with the 21 HP.
I think the whole group 1's gonna die from a sea storm though. So.
Couldn't be scurvy though.
I'm almost
won't be scurvy. Exactly. That's for sure.
Couldn't be.
But Hurricane CPK's the party.
Yeah.
How many did you do? One award each? Did you?
We've done one each. Yeah.
Okay, Cody, did you want to present the award?
Yeah, I want to present an award to the DM with the most patience.
That's gotta be
Vex
for sure.
Yeah, Vex is.
Yeah, Vex. That's all Vex, bro.
Vex has to deal with too much shit.
Sam,
man. I could
Sam
not
is
do.
pretty patient DM.
Wait, hold on, Cody.
I want to. Sam has literally went out of his way to.
I would say Sam.
Oh, yeah. Sam has gone out of his way to look at all of his players and say, "Hey, whatever you want on your character sheet, I'll give it to you." And so, to be able to have that amount of free range as a DM to let us do whatever we want when we want it, I have a monk stat. I have monk attacks with a barbarian undying feature. Like, it's dumb. Like, Lucas can literally we can do whatever we want, and he's so patient to just say, yeah, absolutely, you can do that. It'll just cost us so much stamina and health. They're like, what?
If that's what you're ruling it on, I would say Vex is. If that's what you're ruling it on, so Vex is. My reason for Sam is a bit different. I'm more like, if you're in a campaign and you've gone through 2 character cancellations, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that takes a different level of fortitude, and I don't think Vex or Kevin could handle us randomly just offing themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly been a one-off situation that Sam's had to deal with as well. He's had to deal with some pretty tumultuous situations, and for example, Bucket, to bring up the Sage situation. Sage is clever, she knows the game, she knows what that means, and how hard it is for other players and the DM to stop the result. So it's interesting watching Sam have to work out these problems constantly. Like Adam just constantly trying to kill and rob everything, and he's like, well, if you do that, then blah blah blah. But yeah, it's all right. Okay, Kev, have you got any more awards you want to give?
I do have one. I wanted to give one out for the most fearless leap. So this award is celebrating the individual who has embodied the spirit of audacity, pushing the boundaries of courage and demonstrating unwavering resolve in the face of danger. Their willingness to embrace the risks, to confront their fears, and to step into the great unknown has inspired us all. They have shown us that the true heroes are not forged by a lack of fear, but by the strength to overcome it, to embrace the thrill of uncertainty, and to take that daring leap when others may falter. Personally, I gotta give this one up to the boy Chuma. I think he's done some of the craziest shit in my campaign so far.
I thought you was gonna say Panda Bear Slam. That is that shit.
You were gonna say Cashin? I really did. Oh my god.
WWE Panda Slam will live in infamy forever.
Yeah, elaborate.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
No,
Listen, not only in the first session, Chuma leaped across a chasm. Not even a chasm. It was like in the sewers. He jumped across it to try and jumped across like a stretch of dangerous, murky, treacherous water to try and help his allies. And it didn't work. He fell into the sewer, and everyone had to like dig him out. It was really dangerous. But from that point on, he's always been pushing the fucking limit. I think the best example is there was like a big climactic boss fight against a panda land at the end of the Kano arc, and Chuma took him and fucking what was it? Terminazius just chokeslammed him.
It was a
into
WWE Batista bomb into the water.
Yeah, and he didn't do it just once, bro. He did it twice. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen. I think he deserves the award for that.
I think on a consistent basis, yes, it would absolutely be Chuma. But if we're talking of like one singular instance, I gotta give it to my boys Ragnar and Dill for like literally leaping off of a cliff into the ocean. A devil literally leaping off of a cliff into the ocean, like post like KO from like one of the bad guys. Like, it was a crazy moment.
Yeah, that was a sick ass moment.
But no, consistently, yes, it's Chuma. But if we're talking about like one standalone moment, I gotta give it to probably Dill.
What was it? The Cowabunga. What was it? It was something.
Oh, Fishman Karate Cowabunga.
It was the Cowabunga bomber. Yeah. Bomber.
That's what it was.
Lord
Cowabunga
Azrael
bomber.
threw the dude into the ocean, and I talked to Ragnar Den, who is Lord Azrael's Dendin Mushi, and I said, "Tell Lord Azrael to stay near the surface." And Ragnar Den looked at me and said,
And she told him nothing.
To me? So I just threw it in the water and then jumped into the water.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Andy.
And Ragnar then told me nothing, so I just watched Bill fall into the water, basically.
Like almost a 200-foot drop type shit.
Oh, rah, crazy.
Yeah, so I
Cody,
think,
is the... Oh, sorry, Kev.
I was gonna say for group 3, I think it's gotta be Chuma. For group 2, it's gotta be Dylan Ragnar. And I was gonna ask for group 1 any nominations.
Yeah, have you got any nominations?
Fang, 100% Fang.
It's Fang. It's Fang. Fang is always
Fang.
trying to hit that fucking
100%.
cannon.
Fang is crazy.
That leap of faith shit, yeah.
Why can't we just jump across? That's pretty much Fang.
Like that Fang chase the dude down the tunnel already proves that. He's like, what, danger? Who cares?
Let's go. Okie dokie. Vex, did you want to hand out your second award?
Yeah, let's go. Well, we kind of just yeah, I mean, my second award was gonna go for like the coolest named attack. Is that like this One Piece is all about, like, you know, like your hotshot, you call it your named attacks, your finishers and whatnot, right? Like, so and we kind of just talked about the moment that I think takes it away is the Cowabunga bomber. But any other really badass named attacks that we got? I know for group 3,
flashes.
bro. Yeah, shout out to Midnight Flatulence, but I mean like Two Swords Lion's Guillotine is pretty fire.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to my first mate.
It's a signature attack for a reason.
Yeah,
The Lion's
that
Guillotine
shit.
does go hard.
Every
And every
time
time he
that goes
uses
out.
it, he catches like 5 people. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Every time it goes out, it's the perfect fucking moment.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick my Helmsman, Ragnar. Oh, Ragnar.
What about you?
Ragnar's not the helmsman.
That's your doctor, bro.
That's my doctor.
Yeah. Davos is our helmsman.
Don't look at me like that, Ragnar. I forgot.
Hey, yo,
man.
L Captain over here.
What the fuck is that my doctor for?
Oh, because at first I'm thinking like, Helmsman was the first shit that popped into my mind.
Jesus, too much.
Oh, Valencia's out of practice.
Like, this is the first time he's heard this information.
He said,
Hey, yo,
"That's my boy."
keep that reaction for in session. Trust, it's gonna be funny.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I'm seeing that the group 1 is talking about how I mean, do y'all have any like cool named attacks that you wanted to give
I
shout
mean, I
outs?
got the Balenci, but that's not as cool as like Dyer's move or Ragnar's move. Them joints cool as hell.
Yeah.
And I have no named attacks, bro. I'm on my Mihawk shit.
Yeah, Chuma's still a scrub, but Cody, anyone popping out named attacks in group 1?
Oh, I got
I
one.
keep on relying on the Thor cannon. I need to mix it up a
Yeah,
bit.
I was about to say that. Yo, Muisc cannon, cold as hell.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like my
That shit
favorite,
is cold as hell.
my favorite of your named abilities on Nui is the Jet Band-Aid. That is just
Shit's so good.
Or Joy Buzzer. The hand buzzer.
yeah.
Shocking grass.
But no, the first time I heard like your healing word is Jet Band-Aid, I died laughing, bro. Like that's classic. That's perfection right there.
Simple formula.
As much as I love Cowabunga Bomber, as much as I love the Cowabunga Bomber, I still love Vaccine some more. It's my staple attack. Vaccine!
He puts so much into it too.
He does. It peaks his mic. It literally never fails to peak this man's mic. Like when he makes
It's the exact sort of doctor you wouldn't want. Like someone who just before he gives you a vaccine, he's like, "Vaccine, I shot the." He's like giving you a run.
And then he just throws them from across the room and then slaps his arm into them. Yeah, that's him.
If I had to pick between that or Midnight Flatulence, I'm probably picking Midnight Flatulence. If I'm gonna be real, like
the only thing about Midnight Flatulence is it affects most of the people in this VC already, so it's not a very unique ability.
So Kev, who the award going to, bro?
I thought he said the
It's
Cowabunga
Vince's
already.
award.
Yeah,
Wait, Vince's award? Bro, I've been losing
Yeah.
track of who been talking.
So we gotta give it. We gotta switch this award up to now, like the player who gets his DM's name.
No.
That's actually a tie between Chuma and Scarlet.
Yeah, like
What's his name? What's his name? Never mind. Yeah.
No,
I
straight
don't
up,
know.
I get called Kev 3 times a week, like in between the two of these guys, like easy, hands down, and I demand compensation. Like,
One time, Angel asked me a question, and even said my name. He just said whatever the fuck, and I never felt more humiliated, mean.
It's a common Angel W. That he gets me all the time. I'm like, man, that fucking sucks.
I did not say whatever the fuck. I did not say whatever.
So he said, "Hey, you, whatever." The fuck. Like he literally.
Bro, I
Went
either
teacher
said
mode on you.
I either said whatever your name is. I did not say whatever the fuck.
Need a DM? I don't give a crap who it is. Just a DM.
That mask is sick right now, man. So sick. Right. Anyway, group 1. Have you got a second award? Any of you want to present? Cody, you might want to speak for him, or you might have an award you want to present yourself. To yourself,
No, there's
maybe.
not really. No.
No.
Aaron's dead.
I would
Rest
say
in peace.
I would say the award for the most fortitude of any character in the whole of D&D ever would be Aaron.
Isn't
He's
he
just
killing
No,
himself?
because Aaron. No, if he had more fortitude, he wouldn't have killed himself.
Dude, if
Like,
people knew the tragic end of his backstory that we've just found out, it's pretty crushing for even the strongest of heroes. So don't worry. We got you.
I mean, the fact that you can even
I've got a
with a backstory like that shows some fortitude.
I'm gonna say, if it was NPCs, I know who I would pick Cassian. Yeah.
Yo, that's so cool.
No, that rabbit.
Well, I mean,
But if it's
yeah.
if it's player characters, I guess what's her name? Nui? Probably not Nui. Anya. Whatever. Yeah, Anya. Whatever.
He just did it again. He was just want to say
whatever the fuck that name is. Like.
He said fortitude, not fartitude. Come on, no.
Whoa.
Yeah, fortitude. I was saying Anya, bro. She lost everything she knew, and her goal right now is to get it back. So yeah, I would pick her.
Good on her. A woman scorned. Dangerous. So with all the awards, I just wanted to, before we move on, I was just going to ask, like, we've discussed some, like, maybe some of the peakest moments that we've all had in the current D&Ds and stuff, but is there any other memorable moments that any of you want to shout out, like, even if it's a bit of pickpocketing or a joke or a one-liner that's delivered, or...
Gilly said he's got an award for the biggest plot point walked away from to his whole entire crew. He said they basically just got told about Alabasta and left the island to go to Skypiea.
You'd be amazed.
I will say the biggest moment, in my opinion, is when Scarlet convinced Azra to join the crew. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was an amazing moment, top tier. You know, make Scarlet a favorite of mine.
My favorite moment in the entire every One Piece D&D. My favorite moment, hands down to this day, and I said it earlier, is when this man Yiga got off the island, opened that scroll, and just got totally fucked over by Grandpa Yiga. He said, "Oh, I'm about to get the scroll." Like, no, I lied, bro. That was the funniest thing.
That old
Yiga really thought he was getting some scrolls. Nope. Got your
Group one had like
a whole piece of paper.
I'd like to shout out real quick. My DM OCOing our entire little zoo we had going in one attack.
Hey, no, hold on. It wasn't just your DM. Your captain also had a hand in it too.
Our captain did have a minor hand.
It happened. It was an accident. He feels remorse.
I don't know. I'd say for group one, as not a member yet, but I'm joining. I've been a part of all the streams and watched everything.
Go.
I've been a part of all.
Hey,
the
that's fire.
And they when they finished the dungeon that led them to getting the 800 million berries, there was a point where it came down to like having to accept that your destruction to be able to finish the dungeon, and it was a pretty wild moment just for the entire crew, just how overpowered the end boss was in this dungeon. It was more of a personification of learning the lesson.
That was the moment I was going to say. Like, there was this brilliant, like, sick moment where they started, they were like, this is impossible, we're going to die. It went on half the battle, then they were like, oh my god, we're going to kill him. And then the dude just would not die. And then when he did, they were just in this room, and there was 2 treasure chests, I think, and they were all like, let's not open the treasure chest because it's going to be a trap, or like, we're going to fail the challenge or something.
The
and it went
boss's
from
hair
that
turned
to...
into a dragon.
Yeah, it got nutty, and like, and basically Fang was like, no, I want to open the treasure, and so as a group they broke it down, and they walked away with 800 mil in the devil fruit that an old guy fucked off with. So yeah, that was definitely a peak moment, and like I've got a few clips of it as well. The music in the background, it was just, you know, when all the like timing of it is just perfect, and like the DMs just revealing what they've like this lore and stuff like that, and they're just like, whoa. It was a real cool moment.
I think personally, this probably isn't the most popular, but for me as a DM, there was a moment, I think in episode 7 or something, 6 or 7, the crew like gets off Kano, the first major island, that they're on the seas, and it's like the first night on the seas or first morning on the seas, and they all kind of gather in the mess hall, and Cashin lays down the sea charts of the West Blue, and they're all just in character, like looking over it, like, okay, what happens if we go here? Can you tell us more about this place? It was just like really cool for me as a DM, because it was like all the shit that I've created led up to this, and like everyone's involved, everyone's engaged, and everyone's like furthering this like world.
No,
So
I know
for
that.
me personally, that's like it was probably the single most fulfilling thing so far.
I think there's something
Aside
like
from,
magical
dropping the
for
fucking text. Actually,
like. I was just going to say quickly, I think there's something magical for a DM that, like, when their players aren't looking at the DM, when the players are looking at something in the world, and they don't even know the DM's like behind them, and they're asking him questions and stuff. That's just it when they're all.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It's one of the best things about it is when you get to like kind of recreate that Christmas morning, you know, like vibe where people like have like they're just like you know just like hanging in the suspense of it and whatnot, and like yeah, like in the group 2 thing, like yeah, what was it? Davos was saying like, you know, like Mondays are starting to feel like Christmas Eve to him now because he looks forward to the session so much. Like that shit, you eat that shit up as a DM. Like that's
yeah.
bread and butter. But
I think one of my favorite moments out of Group 3 was Cashin trying to act like he was going to be the vice captain, and everybody else was just like, "Wait, what? Who are you?"
No, that shit was fucking hilarious. I love that.
That's what I'm saying. That's been one of my favorite like comedy moments out of Group 3 has been Cashin just getting told, "Shut the fuck up. You're not going to be anything on this crew, boy."
I have
when Murdoch says, my other moment was when Murdoch says, we're gonna need a captain," and then he's like, "Oh, it would be my pleasure," and then he points to Yiga, or when Murdoch also says, "You're gonna need a first mate," and then he's like, "Yes, that would be my pleasure as well."
From Group 3, I had like 2 specific favorite moments as well. Like I mean, in the dojo when they got packed up by Papa, you know, Yiga's pops, you know, like dude was just an absolute animal, just roundhoused every single one of them straight into the dirt. Didn't even break a sweat, hardly had to flex, and it was just hilarious because Chuma got a piece of advice in that fight. And after, you know, they rested and like you know, got back up and whatnot, he went over to go like ask him, he's like, "Hey, so in that fight, you know, like and what did Pop say?" He's just like, "You mean when I absolutely destroyed everything and anything you could have ever stood for?" Like he's
absolute destruction.
That's one of my
yeah, my second favorite moment from Group 2. Let's rob this place.
Oh my god.
From Group 2, my absolute favorite moment has to be whenever Ragnar, or Lord Azrael, just walks into the captain's quarters where everyone's fighting Shivers, and he's just like spouting pleasantries and is just being well behaved and sits down in a chair and starts to monologue, but the bad guy can't even fucking hear him because it's
Yeah, the sheer amount of shit talk stopped by that devil fruit is fantastic.
For reference, I have Roshanate's devil fruit. No.
Dude, it was hilarious. Homeboy walked in all polite and proper, and like honestly, that Shivers would have bit. He would have been like, "Oh, a fellow gentleman," like, but he literally couldn't even fucking hear you. So, like,
like I know we meme it and spam it now, but I was crying when I think it was Chuma and Koob's cameo, like where he asks what he's drinking. He's just like water. Like, it's just like what the fuck? He's just trying to get
the best part about
you want water? You don't have water. Oh, I only drink water.
Like, what are you drinking? Water.
The best part about that episode was legitimately like whenever like someone's Nui was like still blinded and on Chuma's shoulder, and Nui's like, "Where are we going?" And Chuma's just like, "I gotta go fight for that guy's honor." And he literally said this guy like 5 seconds ago. Like,
oh yeah, Cuba's too good.
I was here for it too. I was like, "All right, where are we going?"
Nui's like, "All right, I'm a mounted combatant."
Let's go, bro.
He was a funny dude. All right.
That would have been the fight of a lifetime.
Also, like, it's made me think before we move on as well. I was going to quickly ask: is there anything crazy that any of you like want to do, DM or as a player? Like, we were talking about wild feats and stuff. Is there any particular places you want to go, or like locations, or any particular objectives that you want to do in your campaign?
I would love to go to a skyline at some point. You know, maybe just fucking.
You know, I didn't have this goal until recently, but I want to carry the crew above the red line. Yeah.
Above the red line?
Carry the crew up the red line.
Yep.
Like some
Climb
fish
up.
and tiger shit.
So y'all aren't going to Fishman Island?
Nah, fuck that shit.
Oh my god.
We're gonna
I
have our
made a
Mary.
TikTok about that.
We're gonna have our Mary Joyce arc.
It also wasn't until recently, but I'm gonna need to create a zoo.
Oh yeah, me too. I
just
also
to
want
fight
that.
Kevin.
Yeah, me
Hashtag
too.
RIP Pet Cemetery.
Oh my
Facts.
god.
We wanna make it
getting
zoo
the
too.
whole.
Lindsay said to you guys. Oh, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, we're getting the whole zoo out here.
Also, by the way, when I say
More
the
of them than
crew,
us.
I mean all the playable characters. All those NPCs, they're getting left behind. I'm not carrying them.
Damn.
So,
Sorry,
How you feel
Valencia
about that one,
wanted to
Kev?
tell you guys that his dream is to make the port that we're currently in into like his home base, and
Oh,
to
that's
name
a
it Port
short-term goal.
Scarletta.
That's only a
Well,
short-term goal.
that's what that's his. No, that's like early to believe. That's the big hit right there.
I thought we were
I don't
getting
want
the
to give
One
away
Piece.
too.
I
No.
No,
as
they're
a
not, bro.
as a DM, I have like a long bucket list of things that I like. I want to get knocked off, but like I don't know, like it's just a classic DM thing, and this is more like classic D&D instead of like One Piece D&D. But I'm interested to see how it applies. But like I'd like to like counterspell somebody's Revivify. I'd like to make a player like a player character, like fear for their life. Just put the actual fear of God into them. Like
He's trying to make that be me, but it's not gonna work.
I will say this:
So-
when it comes to Azra, as in Ragnar's character, it would be to make a super soldier serum. That's about it.
So for my campaign, I've been making a couple islands in the back pocket, and I made a TikTok about a fruit that I made for one of my islands. It's called the Gary no Mi, and it's basically when you eat it, you get a Midas touch effect that turns you into Gary from Fallout 3's vault, and anything and anyone
Oh
you
my
touched
God.
also turns into Gary, and you can only say Gary and Gary. So it's
sounds fucking
I really
Village-
want my crew
villagers
to go
are
find
more-
that.
that sounds.
Yeah, but they say Gary, and they have a whole language system
They
based
say
off
Gary.
within Gary. I watched a 15-minute video on how to make a Gary language for this, so I really hope my crew will be able to find the Gary Island.
Gary language.
Oh my god.
Roll the dice.
Yeah, mine's pretty
Stu,
straightforward.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can.
now.
We can hear you.
Okay. If
Awesome.
anyone wants to jump in, don't forget you can. I see a couple people in our stage audience. You can raise your hand on the button, and we can invite you to speak to stage, or just message us, and we can move you straight in. Fritz, how's everything doing stream-wise? Music all good and all that stuff?
Everything's fine. I had that. I still have the. You were still doing like award stuff, so I still have that pretty much on. I have your poll ready
Nice,
for
nice.
your next segment, I believe.
For my dance.
Wait,
Dance.
let's go. No.
High dance.
Kev, you were
Yeah.
about to say something, right?
Yeah, what were you about to say, Kat?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say the one thing on my list is to just have a sense of despair and absolute hopelessness course to my
Yeah.
party.
Right, yeah. That's,
Wait, I'm gonna be honest. Vex accomplished that in the fight when I was fighting. What's Cottage Man? Oh my god, that is name. I don't know why this is happening.
Yeah,
I
personally,
was fighting.
Shivers.
That gave me the spirit. Oh, we're gonna die. I actually thought every single one of us
Damn.
was gonna die, and it would be me first.
Dude, as soon as I saw
Evan.
what you guys were offering us, I had a sense of despair for you.
Yeah, like
Kevin, that's
the vibes. No, the
crazy.
vibes for like one of the whole sessions was like people like I could tell chat was like apprehensive. I was just like, holy shit, bro.
No, yeah, the
Yo.
entire I think it was 6 sessions we spent in combat, or like five something like that. But every single episode, everyone came in. Y'all gonna die this episode? And Angel especially, he'd pop in. Y'all are gonna die. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
I literally thought that like at least 2 of y'all were gonna die because I didn't really try to hold punches. But
You've all done, and I'm not just
Have
saying
you,
this, you've all done like impressively well.
I want to say this,
Push us all down
Kevin.
to like
Deal.
1 point
You
of
got
health last
0
session.
nickels.
Kevin,
Sorry,
you
say
made
again, Mace?
Chuma feel despair last session.
Yeah, felt good.
Mace, what were you trying to say, mate?
I was saying, Kevin, he pushed all of our crew down to like death saves and won last session, and then killed all of our pets. I don't know how much more he wants, bro.
Much more.
I'm never
just
satisfied.
Yeah, that is a taste. You will feel the full wrath of an apocalypse on your shoulders. Like, if I know Kev, like, but no, I mean, like, yeah, like just the little tiny, like, subtle things that cause terror, you know, within the characters of the world. I mean, for good narrative sake, like I don't just want, but it's just really funny, like in my opinion.
I think
there's a lot of regardless, you know, we all get together, we're gonna have a good time. So like just like to be able to swing the pendulum back that other way, and like you're still like, you know, hanging out with the homies and you're still having like a really great time and things like that, but to evoke those other feelings and whatnot, it's just really interesting. And you know that you have like a player character who's very bought in if you can get that kind of reaction from them.
Yeah, there's like
They're doing
I was going to
some
just quickly say,
D&D
like,
questions.
also you have the opposite of that as well. Like, I've always thought about like with D&D, OP-D&D, like what would Zoe be like? Because you're not going to have many enemies or any enemies per se, and like you can interact with this moving elephant climate island thing that like sprays water down twice a day, and there's just so much going on there, and like it isn't terror, but like just to have that calm and just to be able to look around like the merchants and talk to the NPCs and just see what is going on with the world and stuff, like with that peace and tranquility, I think also hits the spot as well for some players.
Yo, I got a question. Out of all from all the groups, which characters, player characters, get along the most? Like, which 2 characters do you think get along the most?
Obviously, Dylan Azrael.
Dylan, Ragnar.
And Dale.
Obvious.
They'll get along really
Fang and Aaron.
They'll get
Yeah.
Fang and Aaron. They'll also get along.
Fang and Aaron.
Fang and Aaron and Dylan as well have the same relationship. Literally the same relationship.
Yeah,
Fang and Gilly have a pretty sick relationship. Like,
oh, we said
No, Fang and Aaron are peg leg brothers.
I was also gonna say, wait, let me remember what were we just talking about. Vex, you were saying about the terror and stuff like that. I've totally forgotten.
The fear
Making your
of-
players feel despair.
You're talking about like the tranquility of like just being an NPC and shit like that, and I'm talking about the like taking the plot armor off, like.
Yeah, I know. You were saying about putting them in the fire per se. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I've like more of a meta answer, I guess, would be some of the best moments of D&D that I've seen and stuff is afterwards, when the group gets together and the session's just finished and the vibe is like the electric in the air is intense and everyone's like, what the fuck just happened? What's gonna happen? Like, you know, and everyone's just wiling out. That and also when people are new and you can see that light inside where they're like, okay, I get it. I get why D&D is like so massive. Like, but yeah.
Yeah, it's been really interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, like
with
one of
what's
those
happening.
moments. One of those moments, Hyde, that you when you bring that up, and I thought thinking about it is when I forget what session it was, but Group 3 had just got done some combat, and they were on these ship. They were just talking, you know, having casual time, and then Cassius, you know, was being all arrogant. It's like, yo, I'm gonna be the vice captain of this shit. They're like, bro, no, you're not. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Also, Pete is raising his hand.
Oh yeah, just if a mod wants to move him in, that'd be ideal.
He's already
been in. Yeah, that's us inviting him.
We got this.
Oh.
But no. Yeah, like
Now he requested to speak.
Yeah, now
And I
you
heard
can
it.
let him speak. Yeah. Anyone can jump in if they're in the D&D circuit. But yeah, so basically, oh, Vex, were you going to say something quick before I moved on?
Well, major shout out to Lord Vegeta, who's gifted a membership. He's paying it forward. He got gifted one by the Lonely Mage earlier. Much love in the chat for everybody who's watching.
You're welcome to share your voice with us if you want, Lucas. You got a big narration voice there, and I will touch on it a bit later. But yeah, like so for those who don't know, on some of these, like with Dyer, for example, if you watch his group before the group starts, there's a message from Lucas with this back and stuff going on, and it just sets the tone perfectly. And obviously, him doing voices is like his element, and he's really good at it. So it just sets the scene perfectly. It's a real nice like additional touch, I think.
I just also want to shout out to 3 Day for being the GOAT mod and plugging all the links. Much love, 3 Day. And then also to Lord Vegeta gifting another membership to his own alt account. That's wild, bro.
Wow. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I bet he's like, shit, we can refund that if you want. Like, yeah, unless someone else has taken his original account.
That is
so
funny to me, bro.
So before we move on to like a few like not mock combats, but just like some like ideas of mock combats, is there anything anyone wants to close up with about big feats, and I don't mean like big smelly feats, I mean like big feats they've achieved or some team moments.
Yeah,
bro.
Someone here has some sort of obsession for feet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, moving swiftly on before it's too late. So basically, I wanted to just run some scenes. So the questions are going to be like all irrelevant. The scenarios that I'm putting you guys in is pretty simple. It's like if it was just a simple combat situation, it'd be all of Group 1 and all of Group 2 and all of Group 3, like one-on-one sort of round robin, you could say, like just hypothetically, kind of like Anchorman and all that stuff, where Brett's got the trident and stuff. But anyway, or the hand grenade. So firstly, I want to know, out of all of your guys' opinions, who's the most as a group functional? Like who works best as one crew?
Group 3.
I'd probably say.
I mean,
I think
I'm being for real.
I would say Group 3 right now because Group 2 just became a group, like legitimately, like just became a group. But from
the last session, we finally got a crew.
To be fair, guys, Group 1 raided a Marine base together. I don't know how many groups do that.
It is true. Group 1 has done some crazy.
No. Don't even put Group 1 up there. Like, do not.
Ragnar
You leave.
gotta chill out. He sent in too many dubskis in the chat. Another shout out to him.
But no, I mean, I would say
like
Group 3 from what I've seen so far. I haven't finished all of Group 1 sessions, although I'm like most of the way through the latest one. But yeah, I'm just gonna say Group 3 has some really good synergies that they've been working on and things like that. And as a whole unit, they've got a good thing going on. They don't really have any people butting heads at the moment, like or anything like that, or any crazy like dynamics where somebody gets like crazy chaotic when they're within 15 feet of their brother or something.
Hey,
they've had it since the start. Like it's definitely the most consistent out of all the three groups. Like you can out of all I don't mean to disrespect anyone else's here, but like when you watch that stream, you can feel it. You can feel like it's definitely different from the other two. It's like a unit that they're all sort of just chill and working together. Even Chuma.
Ragnar.
What do you mean, even Chuma? What?
Ragnar has dropped another 3 gifted memberships since the last one that we shouted out. If that's phenomenal, W man over here.
Thank you. Is that Ragnar again?
That's Ragnar. Of course, it's Ragnar.
Wow.
That is a Lord Vegeta to use.
I think it's Vord Legita, that account. Yeah, it might go to his ults again.
You could also call him like Lord Azrael, a man of many different names. and many different gifts, because there's another one before we can finish singing his praises.
Ooh, thank you.
You guys can just ignore them, guys. Just keep going. I'm enjoying the conversation.
Bro, even Chuma, bro. What do you mean by that, bro?
It's a loving statement.
There's every once in a while somebody in group
Oh my
three
God.
pops off and does something a little bit silly, but we're generally fairly consistent.
Hey, Hyde.
Definitely.
I've got a poll.
Hello.
I've got a poll before you definitely move on. Is for actually just asking the audience what the audience thinks, even if it's the audience. Also, the members in the Discord can vote for, but who has the strongest groove, and let them.
Yeah. You can chuck that out there if you want, and we'll keep the discussion going now. You could just let us know, and you can chuck a couple loose polls in there for now.
Just let the numbers read itself.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
Group
Let
one
the
gets any
people
votes,
speak.
I'll be mad, but.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? So basically, Ragnar's just gifted subs to his own alts, and then the TLA member Fritz says that we should ask the audience. Something doesn't seem right here. There could be some underhanded deals going on. But okay. So the second question I was going to ask you boys is, in terms of intelligence and wisdom. So that can include a bit of mysticism, magic, sorcery, rather than hand-to-hand combat and all that stuff. But intelligence in general. Who's got the smartest crew?
When is the third?
I think group 3 has Chuma, so yeah, group 3.
But Chuma isn't smart though.
That was the worst argument you could have made.
More knowledgeable.
I think we should have let Maze start this one.
And very much smart.
Yeah.
Nah, he said wisdom and intelligence.
You should have let Maze start because no matter what you say, Chuma isn't the smartest on y'all's crew. It's Murdoch.
Bro, Chuma is
Murdoch
smart,
and
bro.
Anya are smarter than Chuma.
I'm telling you, he's smart, bro. He's a genius.
I'm not saying that he's not smart. I'm telling you that Murdoch and Anya are smarter than him.
Yeah, that's true.
I just want to finish something. In case you guys didn't know this, I was taught by the same person as Anya for far long.
That's true.
I'm legitimately a mad scientist.
He's extremely smart, and Tachi's also gifted at metallurgy. But I mean, so is Nui. But Nui's just got the whole gullibility thing, the wisdom dump from being a Tontada.
Yeah,
it's actually kind of close. Honestly, I really would have a hard time saying. I just saw Cody shaking his head no though. I was gonna
we literally
All I
have
gotta
a 20 in
say is-
intelligence and a 9 in wisdom.
Chuma, what are your intelligence and wisdom scores?
Oh, they're twos.
Chuma rolled god stats though. Dude rolled insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Chuma is well-rounded as hell.
Yeah, Chuma, bro. I'm telling you, he's Vegapunk, bro. 1.0.
Look at that beautiful poll. Look at those wonderful results right there. Oh
From
man.
multiple accounts from Ragnar.
I didn't even vote for my
No, you have no proof.
I literally didn't even vote for my own crew, but
I voted for group 2.
I literally voted for group 1 with one of my accounts, and then voted for group 3 with the other one. So that's not.
Thank you, Ragnar.
Sure.
He said I didn't even vote for my own group.
How many votes have been cast?
Yeah.
There were
Group 2 won.
15 votes with group 2 with the W.
60%.
There you go.
Let's go.
I don't know if
And that's the strongest.
So if teamwork is the question, I'm putting group 3 over us. But when it comes to raw power, let's just say even though they at level 4.
Oh my god, man! Why do these gifts keep going worse?
Bro. But no, I'm sorry, Ragnar's reactions are just killing me.
I don't know. Y'all think that Ragnar's character is the strongest in that group, and I'm pretty sure I could put him in a body bag.
You get the
At least,
type,
at least
though.
50% of the time.
You got the type advantage, but it's still close. I've seen the mock combats. It's an extreme diff if it is a win on either side.
I think Ragnar's got you. Lord Azrael.
Nui right now.
All praise
probably
Lord
take
Azrael.
it. I give it to Nui now with the level 4 upgrade. Got some shit in the bag.
I don't even know anything
They-
they've gotten, so I'm not gonna argue for them.
So Nui
I think
and
there's only
Chuma,
one way to play it out.
Nui and Chuma stratted up with the whole like Nui being on his shoulder and launching out like lightning bursts from afar, and then getting the sentinel triggers. Like that's a really great synergy. I'm not gonna lie. My group has almost no combat synergies right now, but the support that we get from like so many of the different classes that are present, they're just a straight up force to be reckoned with, bro. They fought a whole
Yeah.
ass. They fought a whole.
Bro, like, doesn't like
Hold
your crew
on.
have like
Hold
two
on.
other
How
people?
you gonna say we got no combat synergies when me and Ragnar are literally the synergistic combo?
Y'all aren't though. Like
Yeah.
y'all can be.
Oh, Lucas.
So, enraged experimental medicine, Lord Azrael, being able to hear my words and understand my words and do the action I told him to do to help us win the fight against Shivers isn't synergy?
I mean, that can easily be social synergy as well, but like I'm seeing more of it from group 3. I'm saying that you guys have a little bit of tangible synergies and whatnot, but like
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Nui and Chuma's combo is actually quite the combat synergy. Like if we've done the mock combats in the background, so we know like when freaking Murdoch and Yiga get
Yeah, Murdoch and Yiga are
no
crazy
slouch
together.
combo, when Nui and Chuma, Murdoch and Yiga are absolutely busted together. And Nui and Chuma, they should not be on the same team. It just doesn't make sense. But I will agree with Dill. If me and Dill decide to work together, we don't lose to anybody, to be fair.
it's just that like Ragnar's too much of or Azrael is too much of a wild card. Like when he's like there's it's a coin flip.
I
but
heal
where
my enemies.
it's more automatic when it comes to group 3. So from a teamwork standpoint, it's no contest. Group 3 all day. But
No
from
contents. No
raw
contents.
strength, like especially if we're doing 1v1, so teamwork doesn't apply, I'm putting group 2 over it. I'm gonna be honest.
In 1v1s, dude, I don't know. I don't think like Yiga and Murdoch in 1v1s are fucking monsters. Especially with their upgrade.
Yeah, it's so busted. It's so busted.
So I can't win against Murdoch unless we're in an open field. Like
Open field, yeah.
at least 80 feet apart from each other.
I
type
lose
shit.
nobody if I'm near water.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
held
Nui would
me
be
under
true.
the water as a devil fruit user. So
Yeah, I think you versus Murdoch is just a bad matchup because I mean Rogue versus Rogue always gets pretty ugly, and it's really about who has initiative. But when he goes Zoan, his movement speed just trumps yours, and that's
he's got Zoan, he's got Soul Knife. The only thing ranged attack I have is my short bow, and a thrown dagger. But
no, but that's the thing though, is that your stealth capabilities are just
Lucas. Oh, he's speaking already. Okay. Okay, cool. So just like while we're on that note, I'm just gonna skip to a different one. Who's got like the coolest fruit? I don't want to just say like the strongest, most OP fruit, but out of all the 3 groups, who's got the coolest fruit?
it's got to be Anya.
Anya or
The leafly fruit. No,
fruit is
group
really
1,
badass.
group 1, the leafly fruit is actually the best one.
No, it probably is. Yeah.
Not even the leafly
Group
fruit.
one
The Sun
leafly fruit?
Wukong. No, the Sun Wukong fruit is definitely cooler, and that's what the Fox guy ran off with. Yeah, he has the Sun Wukong fruit.
Oh my! Come on!
Yeah.
Like guys,
old,
I don't know.
I told you guys we are the
crazy.
most unlucky group. Group 1 is like top tier unlucky. Like it's just L after
The first
L.
few episodes were a pain to watch. There was moments where it was painful, where it was just like every roll was an L, everything they find was like just shit, and it was a painful teething session, but they got through it, and now they got some big fruit.
Yeah, big money and big fruit. What? Oh my gracious.
Yeah, you should have seen their faces. As I say, I got it clipped. The music goes with it perfectly. It's all in time. He like tells them the law, and then they're like, "What about the fucking money?" And he's like, "And you've been awarded 800 million berry." And they're just like, "Oh no, it's 800 million gold and 80 pounds of, is it Leneve metal or whatever it's called?" But yeah, they just blew minds. I definitely shot myself a little bit. 11 mil. That's the one.
Hey, Kev. Listen.
Yeah, they.
How are there still peasants in the chat? Jesus Christ.
Ragnar's losing his mind right now and his wallet. Like I can't.
I'm like, is your bank account okay?
Is the Ragnar? Is the leaf fruit? It's useless at first, right? It's pretty shit at first.
But it's still busted.
Yeah, but like, yeah, okay. After like level 3
He
or 4.
can't even
or
use it.
something.
He can't. He is level 4. He still can't use it. We have to wait another level. It's still useless.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
all determines on devil proficiency, not character level.
Yeah, no. So the thing is like for potential use, I would say the leafly fruit sounds the best of. Or like, I mean, Murdoch's fruit is also busted, but if we're talking about
pretty busted.
no, but the parameter of the question, he said the coolest. And we have
from a design perspective, I have
not
to
the
say
leaf
Murdoch's fruit.
in the fucking.
What's Murdoch's fruit called?
It's the Neko no Mi model Phobos. Some fucking crazy shit.
God of fear.
Mythical model Phobos.
Yeah. He's
Yeah, that's some emu shit right there.
It's
He's a lion
hella
man.
edgy. I'm not gonna lie, it's hella edgy. But we have King Calm. We're talking about cool. We're talking about like cool, calm, and collected. It's right there, bro. Like
He got
the
card
nine-
for
All I
Nah,
can
that's what
say
it
is
said King Clam for ages.
Oh my god.
no. So if I ever join the Crawl Hat, I'm going to be King Clam. But in Group 2s, I am King Calm, and now I'm at a point where I can silence this entire stage.
God, this man, bro.
I don't think there's any little fruit user in the crew except for Dale.
Yeah, I'm the only
Am I
one.
forgetting one?
That's my new one.
No.
Yeah, and I think for like Group 3, there's Murdoch.
And
That's
Anya.
it.
Anya.
Anya, you're right.
Oh,
If it's Group 3, Anya probably has the best fruit, in my opinion, because of the versatility of the fruit.
Yeah, that's what I was
versatility. Yes.
If
Like,
you look
Murdoch
at the
is
ones
cool,
that are
and
coming
it's
in
just going.
Dyer's campaign, there's some really cool ones there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if we were including Dyers, I would say Pete's character,
I've
Jet
seen
Black
some-
Alone, got the coolest.
I've seen some behind the screen.
It's
for
Murdoch's fruit, Angel.
yeah. Well, I've seen Dyer's fruit, like all the way progressed, or like for the most part. I've seen kind of like Anya's fruit too, and I'm not gonna lie. Like if we're going for like the edgy factor, yeah, obviously like the god of fear, wins out. But no, yeah, Anya's
What,
fruit.
is Pete's the orbit fruit?
No,
that's
No, that's
Pete's is the
mine
god
from
of
a different
judgment.
campaign.
Yeah, I have the Anubis yellow fruit.
Yeah,
It's gotta
Pete's
be
is the
Anubis.
Anubis, which is why I said it's essentially Murdoch's, because that's literally what they did. Is they're like, hey, just different flavor. One's god of fear, one's god of judgment.
There is a character who has a heat onomi that we haven't brought up.
Yes, I didn't know you knew about this, Hyde.
Well, actually, Hero's dead, so.
I was talking about a different character.
Oh.
What do you mean heroes? Oh my goodness.
He's got a heat
Yeah.
onomi. I'll give you a clue. It rhymes with John Wick.
John D.
John
Stick.
D. Stick.
John D. Stick.
Mr. Stick. Yeah, he's still lurking. Don't worry. He's
Legendary character.
That's working.
He's the real lurking legend.
He's grown a little bit as well. Right. Okay. Cool. Excuse me. I'm gonna die. So that leaves us onto just a couple more. Basically, the next one I got to choose which one we go for first. Is so the poll in chat was for the strongest, right? Who would win combat?
Big legs.
Okie dokie. So my next one is, who is the most likely crew to essentially not make it or all die?
Group 1. Group 1, baby. Group 1, baby.
Wait. I knew everyone would say Group 1. If you knew how hard that boss was, if you knew how powerful these guys can actually be, I think they might
No.
be. They might surprise you.
It's group 1.
I think it's a numbers game at this point. There's just simply not enough.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, group 1.
3 of them hoes left.
If they go to a trade mark right now, they'll be fine.
Said how many are there left?
Yeah, there's like 3.6 of them left, right?
Yeah.
0.6 is crazy.
It's gonna be really
One leg.
It's not looking good for any of the groups as far as like bro.
I mean, we
I think they.
we got along. Right? Yeah, we're pretty good. Actually, we beat the.
I think the whole of
Lunarian
group 1.
Empire.
Fair.
Wait, what
Yeah,
about
I think
beating?
the whole of group 1 has 5 legs between them, so they're pretty much fucked.
No.
Dude, how many arms they got though? Like, they're fine.
Yeah, that's true. They've got enough arms. That's true. Hachi Frisky. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but
How
Fang
many
is also
of those
missing an arm.
Makes up for not enough legs.
Yeah, exactly. You're still missing one, like Cody said.
Well, and Fang is
limbs.
missing an arm as well. Like Fang has the arm cannon, so we're already down an arm. Hachi's already replacing one.
See, you can see how the DM's already tried to protect you, like so far. But yeah, okay. Group 1 got absolutely dogpiled then. So one of the last ones in this round is pretty simple. Which of the crews do you think is most likely to disband? I'm just joking.
Group 3.
Group 3.
Hold on.
Group 3. Hold on. Let me set this up for y'all. No. Hold on. Let me set
Dude,
this
this
up.
isn't a question.
No.
we're
I
gonna
get
answer
that, but I know the perfect way to word the answer for it. Yiga dies. No one else can decide who would be captain. Nui becomes the card witch. Murdoch goes and decides that he's going to go back to the Revolutionary Army, and Chuma goes back to the Marines.
Why would we not decide on just following Murdoch at that point?
He doesn't want it.
Because he doesn't want it.
Because
It doesn't
you already
matter if he
said
doesn't
that
want
you
it.
wanted to become
It
the
doesn't
card
matter.
witch. You want
I
everyone
wanna
to
say
die
this,
so you
but-
become the
but
card
I'm
witch of
still
being
saying-
solo.
I'm still saying group 3, even
This is
if
just
she goes
planning.
alive.
I got a plan for
We will,
multiple
this is-
conclusions.
All I'm gonna say is that like the Scarlet Pirates have only been a full crew for all of about 5 whole fucking seconds in game time right now. A full crew I'm talking about. So they're already on just like a really paper thin foundation. So there's that.
Yeah. Sure, if that's all you want to see.
But
Time doesn't
that's just
dictate
because
how well we
Azrael
build
took.
together.
Yeah, that's just because Azrael took a while to actually join the crew.
Hey, y'all have to prove y'all were worthy, bro. We need random ragtag pirates.
Nah, bro. Not Ragnar. They didn't prove they were worthy. Scarlet proved she was worthy. Not everyone else.
Yeah. No, because
No, W Helmsman. I already know Dill because he's my brother. And then you had Scarlet. That was pretty much enough for me right there.
You fuck with Soft
Davos.
Well, what
Davos
about
was
the last one?
Soft D Boy is my subordinate.
No.
He just happens to be part of that crew.
He does not
Ragnar,
like
you
Tachi
forgot
because
to mention
in
one more.
character, I'm answering it. He does not like Tachi because in character, Tachi's character has called him a fishman and an abomination and has never tried to learn his name.
No, he actually did
man.
really well last session.
Yeah, he didn't call him an abomination, but he called him fishman.
That's really well. Yeah. He's getting that. Like
character development.
Okay.
Like we'll take it where we can get it, bro. Like, no, I mean, like, I think that and I mean, I don't want this to happen. We just got to the point where we're a crew, but if we're talking about most likely to disband, I think that Group 3's got it like pretty tightly knit compared to like Group 2 so far. Group 2 has had some really great moments and like that inspiring speech by Captain Scarlet.
Haven't seen the repercussions. We have not seen the repercussions of Yiga killing too much pet. We don't know.
Right.
Hey, it's not. That's what I saw no see.
Group 1? Group 1? Like Fang is literally out for blood every episode to like fuck over someone in our crew, whether it's Aaron or Gilly or even the NPC Loom who was trying to help us out. Fang was like, I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head while he's turned around.
It took
we had to
hours.
We had to a week. No. It was a week. We had to talk with him out of fucking character for like a week to like, please don't do this. We're begging you. We will do it in character. And he's like, no, I'm gonna do it.
And then
Fuck all y'all.
in the session, it was still happening. Like the DM was like, as the NPC was like, what can I do for you again? Are you sure about this?
Jeez.
That was actually a legit question though, because
why not just kill him?
Because G1 is.
God, I fucking wonder.
If someone tries to destroy the kid, just kill them. That's what me and Truma believe, at least.
We believe in second chances, even if they take my leg in life.
Oh my God. Take your leg? I wouldn't put up someone taking my leg.
Hide your leg, hide your wife.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it leads us on to our last question of this round, which is, right, Battle Royale, all of them. I would like 3 names of the people that are probably last standing, starting with Maze, if you want to give your thoughts. And then we'll give it to the group after.
I think Hachinosuke and Lord Azrael are going to team up naturally because they're fishmen.
Wait, what'd you say, bro?
My dad.
Say again, sorry? My signal.
Oh, what'd you say, bro? I couldn't hear that.
I was saying that basically, if it's a Battle Royale with all of the characters from all 3 teams, who are the last 3 standing, do you think?
Last
characters.
3 standing. Ragnar gonna be there. Like Lord Azrael gonna be there for sure. I see. Honestly, there's just, if it's a battle royale, it's gonna come down to who can keep themselves alive the longest. I think Nui got it as well with healing spells and a ridiculous AC. And then probably Davos, because he just refuses to roll anything like in session. It's garbage. Like, mans just can't lose on rolls.
True.
I
If you don't roll.
with the first 2. I think Lord Azrael and Nui would probably survive the longest. But the one that's gonna be standing at the end is fucking Dill, because that dude's gonna be hitting the entire fucking fight.
That's actually facts.
I was gonna say that, other than the fact that me and Ragnar would not be in a battle royale against each other.
Yeah.
We would be teamed up the entire time. So if anybody, it would be
back and then go for everyone else.
Lord Azrael and Dill, the final 3 standing, and they wouldn't fight each other at the end.
Not gonna lie though, I've seen Dill in mock combats, and this dude shoots his teammates, so you're just still not safe.
No. Dill has done that to me before. Like in mock combat, he's done that to me as well.
No, you heal your enemies. That's what I'm saying. You heal your enemies, Ragnar, as Lord Azrael.
I damage my teammates.
Allies. Like, I've never seen such a destructive duo. It's wild, bro.
We're chaotic. We're legitimately chaotic.
All right, and another thing beyond that, if I need to get my whales from the grave off on an enemy, I have no problem shooting a teammate to hurt the enemy with whales from the grave with necrotic damage. That way they can't heal.
Yep.
I think Nui and
I'll say this. I think Hachinosuke would survive too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nui, Hachinosuke, and probably Lord Azrael. But Lord Azrael is too. It depends on if Scarlet is like nearby or not, and like Ragnarden coming into play here, because if he's within 15 feet of Dill, it's a coin toss. We have no idea. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that gets neutralized if Scarlet is also within 15 feet of Lord Azrael.
But that's the thing, is if it's a battle royale, then like we have to like kind of like remove that. Like, but I think just from survivability alone, Hachinosuke and Lord Azrael and Nui are just built like fucking tanks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair set. Angel, I've got a question for you if you're still about.
I'm still here.
Who would be the first to die in that battle royale, and why would it not be Chuma?
I wouldn't not
I'm
be.
kidding.
No.
Chuma has reach. That's one.
See, depending on the turn order, it could be Chuma. If he's last, it could be him if they all decide to just attack him.
They
But
do
if the turn order is in Chuma's favor, if it is in his favor, I'm gonna say, what's his name? Murdoch, Anya, or Yiga, or someone on Group 1. Maybe because of their HP. That's all.
I got 51 HP.
Oh yeah, you do
have
got
to be
51 HP now.
Because
Oh yeah, the
Aaron has the
Nui or Anya.
lowest HP from everyone in the 3 groups.
No, not Nui. What the fuck? Not Nui. I mean Anya or Murdoch. What the fuck?
Aaron has an ability that makes him too angry to die.
The barbarian.
How is he gonna kill himself?
Yep.
No, I said
because Fang took all of his ambition and will to live away.
Oh.
Oh wow, he got him deep. He got him deep with the nut shot. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, man.
depending on how much HP that fan guy got, maybe him too. But yeah, I say Anya, Murdoch. If
He
the
doesn't
turn
make it
order,
better.
if it's not in Chuma's favor, I personally think he would be out first. If he's like the last person and they all attack him, yeah, he would be out first. But then again, that's if they hit.
True. There is a couple characters that could get slotted. Aaron's, sorry to say, but definitely up there. The whole of Group 1 are pretty up there because none of them have got a full set of limbs. So yeah.
Hachinosuke's got hair, bro.
He's got enough for
No,
everybody.
Hachi doesn't. No, Hachi's missing an arm, a tentacle, I think.
No.
Yeah, but he's still
it's real.
he's
it's real
still
savage.
batting like way above average, like for the rest of the
Yeah.
humans. Though, like
It's
But
true.
like, if we
That would terrify me
ever
as well. Coming towards me.
if we ever decide to do this thing, I hope Chuma doesn't win because I don't want to be in a mock combat for that long.
oh my
Yeah.
god.
How long do you reckon it would be? Do you reckon it'd be 2 hours?
Nah, it would probably be longer.
So it's
He's
like
a
at
lot.
least 13 or 14, people. This would be like at least 2 hours. Like especially with we have very talkative bunches. So it would take a while, I think.
With 14 people, would it be like quite a crowded space? So the splash damage, for example, would be hitting not most people, but a lot of people.
Well, I mean, it depends.
Murdoch's Lion's Guillotine would kill a ridiculous amount of people.
Yeah, like
Valenci's attack also does severe damage. And
Yeah,
if
like-
you put into consideration... Oh, sorry, go.
No, but yeah, Balenci and Murdoch with their signature techniques could like hypothetically like one tap. Like if you said that Aaron has 21 HP, they can absolutely do that in one turn, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And with Murdoch's new sneak attack damage,
Yeah, crazy, absolutely crazy. But if
I mean,
any one of you,
like,
if
not
any
every
one of you killed Ragnar, then I would lose my ship and I'll probably die really early.
Yeah, but so not every character is capable of doing like area of effect type of damage. Some people are much more focused for like single target, like damage. It
Like
would be
myself.
it would be a mixed bag, but it would be interesting for sure based off of like the knowledge that I have of this would be we've done a lot of mock combats like we just run some shenanigans every couple of nights, over in Ragnar's or sometimes in the D&D pit here after sessions and whatnot. Like I've seen a lot and like legitimately.
Oh my god! Tell him what time I fought Nui and who was it? I fought Nui and one other person, Tuma, and I summoned Davy Loans.
Oh yeah, we had
Three of us.
Cthulhu made a guest appearance in one of our combats.
That was crazy.
So he literally rolled a religion check. I wasn't even DMing. This was like Kev, who was DMing this one. I was just spectating. But he literally was like on his last leg, and they were about to down Lord Azrael, which is a feat. Like that's insane because this dude is a fucking tank. And he literally was like, "Can I make a religion check and pray to the god of the sea, Davy Loans?" And like Kev can even tell you, like we all lost our fucking minds, but this man like literally made a divine intervention check to summon an old one and rolled a critical. Got a nat 20 on the die, and so like, yeah, Cthulhu just popped out of the ocean and joined the battlefield. Like,
And not metaphorically Cthulhu, literally Cthulhu.
yeah, like actual
Did
Cthulhu.
it absolutely wreck?
Yeah, it killed everybody. Like I think like it even killed Ragnar, the guy who summoned him. Like because he
I was gonna say
yeah, AV Loan Shark up in here. Like but that was
What'd you say, Huma?
I think Tachi trying to get in there.
Yeah.
Let me get you, bro.
One time in one of my personal campaigns that I was running for my family, actually, my mom and stepdad were trying to buy ice cream from this cart, and my stepdad tried stealing it. But when he took the ice cream out of the cart, it turned into ice cream aurochs, and they had to end up fighting like a horde of aurochs by a shepherd goblin.
Oh my God.
Made out of ice cream.
That's actually really metal.
That is wacky.
That's sick.
My campaigns are fucking like 10-fold, 10 brain.
Jesus.
I'm down. Very down.
Tachi, you were voted most likely to get clipped.
Yeah, makes sense. I didn't really have any supporters here in chat or on the stream, so it makes sense.
Well, you had a lot of support for your flirt game. There was a lot of support for the flirt game.
Yeah, bro, that's what we were saying.
Bro,
the flow out game.
There was more support than you're
No,
giving credit for, because they were definitely.
They were talking about your flirting skills and how you're talking to everyone in the team.
I was saying you were gonna get one tapped by Hina. That's just what you're on, bro.
Hina.
Man's really disrespecting me out here. You know, I do like average 18 damage per turn. I'm beefy
You
AF.
can't tell me that you didn't forego your entire action economy to flirt with a Marine.
Oh, I absolutely did, and I barely got
That was our
touched,
point.
and I downed
That
5
was our
men.
only point, was that you forgoed your entire action economy to flirt.
Yeah, to
that
be
was
in
our
character.
only point.
That's happened twice, actually.
Yeah, I'm being in character.
Which is brilliant. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
And now I'm on a monogamy arc, thanks to chat. I'm on a monogamy arc, so then there's no need for any of that BS now. So yeah, we're Gucci.
Yo, Fritz, can we get a poll whether or not Tachi should be on an monogamy arc? Yes or no?
Come on, bro. Don't try to.
Oh God!
Oh my God! You're gonna get us killed.
Yes,
Yeah,
please, chat.
no.
Please, chat. Please.
Ragnar making like 22 alts for this. Like,
I'm gonna say no for it because we have a session today.
We do.
Oh my God! Imagine if he gets to vote. He wants to go right for the session. Will die.
Yeah.
See, I swear to God, I will make 50 new accounts to vote no.
I will speed race you on that. I got Google Chrome, bro. I can switch up as fast as I want.
Hopefully I didn't spell this wrong.
I really apologize.
I will like you on all of the accounts, but I am on
everything that I just said is just a joke. We're all natty here.
Oh yes, I would just like to say that it's not Tachi staying loyal to himself, it's Tachi staying loyal to Woda.
Yeah. And Woda being accepting of this idea. So it would have to literally be several social checks with her eventually consenting if I hit a nat 20. Because no the fuck way is she gonna consent to this shit.
Tachi so desperately wants to argue with Vex.
To be loyal to yourself.
Keep voting yes, chat.
To
Keep
be loyal
voting
to
yes,
your
chat.
partners, to be loyal to yourself, bro.
Well, yeah, but you need to be your own worst enemy to be great.
I'm dead.
You gotta hate yourself just enough to push yourself over.
Damn, it's...
I don't know. You end up like Aaron and you might die.
Bro.
You know, I left the ellipses there.
Audience.
Just to, you know,
a life advice.
Yes. Hop over obstacles. Don't run through them.
Yeah. Don't buy drugs.
Like no, and out here plotting the demise of Group 2.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't buy
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Tashi's,
why?
Tashi's character
before
is gonna go to the red light district.
If I can find
I
one.
voted yes because I want Hachi's character.
Tachi will,
if he
Tachi
ever
will
gets-
make you a red light district. We'll just make you one.
Oh my god,
If he
that's
ever gets any
perfect
money-
naming. The Red Line District. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Sick. Yeah. That's it.
Can that be what's at Laughtail, please? Oh my god, that'd be gorgeous.
Dusty's Pleasure House.
That's
Oh god.
Damn, bro.
15
Tachi,
votes,
Tachi.
man. Damn.
Tachi planning some end game shit, talking about some laugh tail, bro.
Yo.
How many votes, Fritz?
We're at 15 right now.
Chat, you're all goated. You're all goated, yes.
Yeah, you're gonna stay in your monogamy shit. Let's do this.
Correct. Tachi, you're cheering for the wrong vote.
You know what? I'm gonna allow that to pass.
80% say that Tachi stays true and loyal to the milkmaid, that he gave up his entire action economy in front of a 4-minute.
No. The
And
chat,
I
the chat will
established
vote
a
into their
debuff.
opinion. He has to roll for that shit.
No. He already made. In session made the decision 2 sessions ago, I believe, to follow monogamy. So there is no going back at this point.
Yeah, it would be a retcon at that point.
No.
Plus,
Yeah, it's retcon.
Chad has decided now exactly how high the DCs will be, depending on which path he chooses. If he wants to, like, now chat has spoken, and these beautiful, lovely, wonderful people who have all liked the stream and allowed for gift memberships for future donos. But like, no, like all of these wonderful people have now helped me set how possible or impossible these raised DCs will be in the future moving forward.
Yes, I do need to collect the receipts, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a DC 20. Damn it!
Never waste anything. You know, like,
Tachi out here planning a whole bloodline between multiple D&D campaigns.
Quite literally, I aged myself up. The only retcon we allowed.
Bro,
No.
Tachi, you've been retconning since like session 0.
To be fair, I've only gotten to like actually operate the character outside of combat for like 20 minutes.
Every week he's just like, can I change my fighting style? Can I change my feet? Can I change my my
Okay, it wasn't every week. It's not every week.
Bro, can I change my whole backstory? Can I change it? Like, no, I'm fucking with you, bro. But
I'm not coming with you like with like an entire like jug of whiteout and being like, hey yo, this is inconvenient. Time to rewrite
You're
it.
not killing your character and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna start a new one." That cool?
Yeah, I'm not. Like despite actively actively literally creating on the spot a debuff that Woda imposes on me, where I have to perform and try and actually like.
no, homie literally decided to steal booze that he had the money to pay for right in front of a town full of bounty hunters and marine like officers. It was very close to doing exactly what you said, Cody. It was very close.
Very, very close.
Yeah, Cody would know. He's the man who took down a marine base. You know what I mean? So.
And marine shit. That's group 2, baby.
Y'all ain't.
So we can move on quickly if you want. Tachi, just quick question: if there was a battle royale between all the players from all the characters from group 1, 2, and 3, who do you reckon would have a good chance of surviving? Do you reckon you'd have a good chance?
I know I'd have a great chance, but I wouldn't make it in the top 3 just because of how beefy I am and I get prioritized pretty fast. So my numbers are probably going to go towards Balenci, Dyer, just because
Captain Scarlet.
Yeah, obviously, Scarlet solos, and like the amount of damage that they're able to put out would down like a bunch of people, especially this like AOE as well. So those 2 captains for sure.
Murdoch is not a captain.
He's not a captain.
To me, he is.
Right, your list is completely different from everyone else's.
Because my relationship with the man operating that character is more intimate. It's not my fault.
Yeah, but everyone
Oh.
else went for along the lines of being able to heal themselves or dealing out damage and not taking as much.
Yeah. So this is entirely okay. Well, then it would be Ragnar, but yeah, Ragnar, deadass. His hulking smashes are too much. He's consistently healing. His Ragnar Den is really good utility, and his mobility is stupid. His AC is like not ever a problem, and he's consistently like got perfect like ranged and like melee shit.
I'm serious though. Like he does bring up a good point. Ragnar's got the lowest AC, I think, of every single one of the player characters in Group 1, 2, and 3. Like I'm pretty sure the lowest, and he has literally like canonically never even been close to dying. Like it's wild.
Yeah, like even when he jumped from the ship, when those two Marines jumped on him, even in our first episode, this man was like breaking skulls on the Davy backfight. He was just walking through people with his nips out.
No weapon, hand-to-hand combat did not go down.
Yo, Valencia, you still about?
He did punch Woda's teeth out of her mouth, and that is unacceptable. But I'm gonna finish the list. It'd be Azrael, Balenci, and then Nui, in that order.
What do you think, Balenci? What do you think of that? Do you think you manage?
What's the question?
Like,
Battle
do you think
Royale.
you'd be in the top 3 if all 3 groups went into a battle royale? Do you reckon your character would be top 3?
Top
Bro,
three?
he'll be the first one dead.
I put me on a measly 3. I'm top 1. I solo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
And see, the thing about Scott's character is it has all the potential to be one of the strongest characters in the game. It's just that Lindsay is so new at using the character. But Lindsay always focuses more on support. Like, that's what Balenci is. Balenci fights
you
a
would've
lot
rolled-
in the front line.
Like there's been
If
like
you-
4 attack rolls.
If you would have rolled the religion check in an actual campaign game, all these conversations would probably be different. You just like summon it. I suppose it killed you as well. I suppose that doesn't really help you actually, but yeah, it's still like the most OP thing power wise we've seen, right? So
that's what's gonna
if you
happen.
did that in
if
Battle Royale,
I just get broken, just absolutely broken as a DM, and I'm just gonna call up Davy Loans from the deep dark blue, and they're gonna just
from the deep
fight
web.
Literally summon plot armor.
Yeah, they're just gonna fight a great old one and fuck around and find out. That's like that. If I ever get broken, truly broken, we're just doing that on stream. But
Yes.
no, I don't think it'll.
If a great old one comes up on screen, I am running away.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever be canon though. Like that was some definitely non-canon like mock combat shit. You know.
Yeah, it couldn't have been.
And Fritz, do you want to tell these boys a little about the character you've got so far?
Well,
Please, first tell me it's a fishman.
Oh man, it's not a fishman. I got a character idea sent to me from Sam, Goat, Group 1. He had a kind of lawful evil doctor going, thinking about Ragnar in that aspect, you know what I mean? Like just goated evil. And I got a bit of a background story built up. I'm not gone too crazy with it yet. Like I'm excited to get into this, It's like watching all of it, it's like great, but actually being a part of it will be new to me. So but I got a bit of a background story. Minks killed my family, and to find out the understanding of how that happened and how they went savage, it's how I've explored it out to the world to develop my skills to, prevent it from happening, but also maybe take that power for myself.
That's thematically beautiful. Would you like to know
That's
how
nice.
my character broke out of slavery? It was literally chasing after a woman.
Man, if your goal is to stop some psycho minks, I've got one in mind.
We need to talk about backgrounds. We can talk about
I could not hear you right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
Sorry. I was gonna say, Fritz, we should talk when this is over about some background stuff so we can link some stuff up. It's a habit of mine to link with everybody's background.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Ragnar's characters have like ties with like people in canon and people across different like timelines and multiverses and things like that. It's wild how many people this guy knows. Like like
the wizard.
I need to
Yeah.
finish up the character itself, like, you know, all the deets and everything. Kind of actually, I haven't fully picked a name, but I have stuff down on a file that I've got saved, and I'm committed to actually getting into this and not just being in the background, actually being a part of the campaign that's coming up for Group 1.
That's
Yeah, we'll be happy to have you, dude. It's gonna be sick. And then we'll have some one shots soon and stuff like that we can all sort of jump into. Just something that like is accessible for everyone. We can just fuck around with. Just give me one sec. Okay, yeah, my next one was Tuma, or Angel. Have you thought about where you want Tuma to go? Like your next few power ups or anything like that? Your next couple upgrades, level ups?
Yeah, I've talked to Kevin about them.
And what's your thoughts?
Oh, I want the next thing Chuma gets to be a signature attack.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Angel's
nice.
honestly pretty invested in developing the character. I like the initiative for sure.
What's the name of the attack?
Gulliver.
You just said like a real ass person's name.
Let's go.
Okay, I don't know if you guys
Realest wolf of all time.
in story, I think Yiga and Chuma had a whole ass about talking about named attacks. And Chuma was saying that he doesn't believe in named attacks. And if you go back to the live action, there's a whole part where Luffy's talking to Zoro, talking about calling out the names of their attacks, which I just immediately thought of Chuma and Yiga. Immediately.
you gotta scream the name of the attack out. That's what Luffy says.
No, Chuma's gonna, when Chuma does his name attack, he's gonna go.
His voice is gonna crack.
Not gonna scream that shit. He's gonna whisper it.
Each time. Nobody knows what the hell he's saying.
So I guess the next one's for Yiga. What's your thoughts on other family members? Are you hoping to come across any or not come across any? Because the last one was a dick.
I mean, shit. I mean, I guess it was advised not to go see his father, but I mean, you know, who knows what could happen? You know, something could lead us to that
Okay.
island.
You never know who you're gonna meet, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait for him to tussle with his grandpa again. That's my most anticipated.
Maybe you'll find another. Yeah, you'll find another parchment or a bit of scroll or something with a message on. Maybe.
Yo, I actually have a theory that Yiga's grandpa was I'm just saying, I'm
Ragnar did not hear a single thing you said.
Yeah, man, just
I was just saying, I have a theory that Yiga's grandpa is a part of the Lost Pirates.
Bruh.
Yeah.
The what?
Yeah.
That's
wild. My next one was going to be for Lord Asriel. Like, obviously, the boys have been talking a lot about how OP, or not OP, but how hard your character is. Like, how realistically your character is definitely one of the big boys. So, what's your thoughts? Are you just going to keep tanking him up, or are you going to start, like, or not start, but are you going to mix up with some other stuff for him? Where do you see him going?
Realistically, I never wanted to be a fighter. Just that currently I play the role of a tanker healer, and I could say to be honest, I don't have a sole role I do it. I'm long distance attack, short distance attack. It comes down to it, but I'm mostly tanker healer. I don't really want to be on the front lines. I want to doing more science stuff. Like Vex can tell you, every chance I get, I'm trying to study plants, come up with poisons or mends. I'm trying to do something like with my expertise, which is medicine. So I want to focus more on that. I even said if I ever lock hockey, I'm not trying to get armament and conquerors. I want X-ray vision observation.
Yeah. Dude, that is some scary shit. Like when you've got a tank like your character behind the front line. It's like when they break through and they're like, wait, that's their doctor? Okay, fuck this. Yeah, funny. Okie dokie. Right, I'm just gonna give one last quick award, the most special award for the whole night, before we start moving into the last stages. So this dude is an absolute trooper. As I say, special award, deserves it. Someone might have to carry it for him because it's maybe a bit heavier than he can handle, but it's for the best sidekick, and I think you all know who it's going to.
Louis!
Go.
Who's your
It's
sidekick?
going to Ragnar Den.
Yeah.
Oh, the ankle.
That's what I was gonna say.
There was some other nominations,
I don't know why you said Nui.
but there was some other nominations, but unfortunately, in the time that we've set this up, they've all died. So
Okay.
it wasn't really a hard choice either. But rip.
So I was saying Nui because Nui is Chuma's sidekick.
Yeah, but Ragnar didn't fold.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I get that.
Nah.
But I wasn't even thinking about Ragnar Den. I was only
Nui is
thinking about
not a
player characters.
Shame on you. Shame on you. But
I
Ragnar
was
didn't.
thinking player characters, Mr. DM, who gets to be all the NPCs. To you, he's a real character. To us, he's an NPC.
With the note from God that I gave him.
Ragnarden
Bro,
is
I'm telling y'all.
we made along the way. Ragnarden is the true One Piece. Like, you gotta recognize. Like,
Wait, if that might be a problem because remember I said I wanted to like melt it down and use it as a wedding ring.
yeah, but
So,
you're never
yeah.
gonna find out. Like, you're gonna die before that happens, probably.
Oh, based.
Yeah.
Nui is not a sidekick build.
Yeah, Chuma is
What did you say?
bodyguard. That is
Nui is
Yes.
not a sidekick.
Yeah, Chuma's the sidekick. No, Chuma's the sidekick. That's right.
True.
Yeah. If any one of them was a sidekick, I would say Shuma.
Yeah, because he's the bodyguard.
In
Or Nui.
in that group, if you had a motorbike and a sidecar, who would drive the bike and who would be in the sidecar?
I would drive the bike.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nui's driving the bike.
Nui would be
No,
able to
I'm
reach
driving
the
the
handlebar.
bike.
You don't seem
Bro,
to
but
understand.
this is-
In this
I'm
analogy,
driving
Yuma
the bike,
is
right?
the bike.
Yeah, Nui is the bike. No, but and the funniest thing about it is that like if Nui wasn't the bike and it was like an actual bike, this would be Kev voicing it. Gas.
Gas.
Yeah.
Fritz, can you stick a poll up for the final vote for who is the best group of all time One Piece D&D between group 1 and 5? Just joking.
One
and
correct
3.
answer, chat. One correct answer.
And Fritz,
Yes.
make sure you don't end that poll when there's about between 20 and 25 votes, maybe. So, because I know all these cunts have got, excuse my French, all these boys have got votes.
No, you're right the first time.
It means that whoever gets whoever's first in between 20 and 25 votes, 25 at the top,
The best group out of all
will be the
time,
winner.
right?
Yeah, you can write it any way you want. The best group of all time.
The
I'm
greatest
gonna
to ever do
vote for I'm gonna vote for the group that has made me laugh the most.
Can I vote for Rusty's group? Like,
Despite not even being here.
Bro. No.
Blocked.
I would like to stick in that.
Only TLA sponsored projects.
Bro.
Boys, if you want to plug your teams, your groups now to any stragglers in the chat, now's the time. Flex them muscles.
Man, if you want to watch a badass epic adventure of awesomeness and badassery,
Watch group 1.
What?
Yeah, if you want to actually see what Yiga was talking about just then, Group 2's on for D&D tonight. We're actually playing on Tachi's Twitch. To
That's
change up.
gonna be a
It used to be
full
on.
calf.
It
That-
used to
it's
be on
gonna be on YouTube. No, it's gonna
Oh,
be
it
on
is
the
still on
YouTube.
YouTube? Okay.
Yeah, we're streaming onto the YouTube because the Twitch is kind of dead for Streamlabs, so I'm only using that as an archive, and then it's going to be moved to the Scarlet Pirates archive channel, which is Lord Vegeta's YouTube. So just link Lord Vegeta's YouTube, and
Hopefully,
that is where the archive will be. Because I compiled all of our shit into like a 17-hour video. I still have it, and I can like do stuff with it, but like there's gonna be more added to it and more out of combat sessions, especially starting this week. Hopefully.
Did you just confirm what I've been thinking about trying to use Streamlabs on Twitch? Because
Yeah, I did.
It bugs out for real.
It does, and on God, might as well just stay on YouTube. Homogeny is important.
Just to address something you said, I am not the person who decided that combat was about to happen.
I didn't think that was gonna be 11 hours.
Nah, fuck around and you found out. Like I was just
we literally landed and then we found out. We
bro.
were on some Columbus shit.
We find out how many more times you gotta find out. But
Facts. Let's see this. Today we get a role play session. We get to see the characters interact with group 2.
we
It'll
got
be fun.
8 votes from the lovely, wonderful people in chat. I don't know how many of them are Ragnar, but
how many votes?
At least 4.
I think 44% of them are Ragnar.
Don't discount chat. Do not discredit chat ever.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Holy shit,
Oh,
group
snap.
one coming from behind and it's tied up, bro, with 22 votes, 30. I'm sorry, I'm going back into the news announcer.
Oh wait! I still need to vote. I still need to vote. I haven't voted
Yeah,
yet.
same. Yo, vote for group 1. Vote for group 1. They've sent their best man out here. He's got one
yo,
vote.
I gotta make more. That's exactly what I'm doing. Group
That's
1.
25. That's 25. Group 1 takes the dub.
Group 1 is the smallest, greatest D&D OP group of all time. Like,
What the fuck just happened?
Group one
How
has
did
the-
that just happen?
Group 1 has
What
the
the
funniest,
Cody, come on.
session I've ever seen.
Are y'all
Funniest session.
fucking?
I'm not joking. I'm being dead ass, bro. I said I
Wow.
was gonna vote for the group that was funniest.
I voted for group 1 in every way.
Damn. Ragnar,
I was
the
literally
goat.
not far off.
Group 3-1.
What's D&D,
I use
bro?
3 accounts. I use
Shout
3
out
accounts
to-
to vote
Shout
for
out to the
group 2.
3% of you that said what's D&D. If you're trying to find out, hit up the Last Ark's Discord and we can get you the D&D nerd role, and then you can be put on with some of our lovely groups that have some vacancies. If you're wanting to learn how to be a game master or a dungeon master, you'd also come in. We're a very welcoming community full of nothing but goats.
Arms wide open like cream.
If you've been you've been enjoying like any of this, like obviously you've probably heard of some of us, and if you've gotten this far into the stream as well, but please feel free to reach out on the Discord and
you
let us.
don't necessarily need to be in a campaign to learn. Like, we can do some mock combats. There's always stuff going on, or there's always people talking. So and as you can see, some of the moments are pretty peak and pretty hype that might surprise some people. So
Just
definitely
want to
jump
make
in if you want to
one
jump.
comment since none of my camp started yet, but just so the world knows, Jet Blackstone cut off Crocodile's hand.
That is not confirmed information. That is not confirmed information as well.
And that's Underworld.
That is also not confirmed.
Did anyone want to plug any groups other than 1 to 3? Any groups to look out for?
Group 2,
The Underworld is
Look for Underworld D&D.
Regulus.
Facts.
Dire
think we're
Regulus'
trolls.
channel is where
I
it's
don't-
gonna be at probably.
Yeah,
definitely.
One day, Group 5 shall rise.
I can't wait.
Yo,
Group 2?
I can't wait to see Dire's group.
Also, look out for Kev's group, Marines.
Oh, I'm excited to see Group 10. I'm excited to see what Cody's got building up in the back room for us.
Yeah,
I think Metro and Group 4 are on their way to starting, so we're gonna have a lot of. There'll be 10 different groups. One of them's going to be Pokemon. Any additional groups probably aren't going to be One Piece. There might be other stuff. Dill and I were talking about Fallout, but I'm not saying we're doing it. It's just an example of stuff that we could do.
Oh, yeah.
Fallout, Yu-Gi-Oh, anything like that.
And
If you're hyped for that, join up in the Last Ark. Spam some messages in the chat saying Fallout 4. We got this.
Spam those messages just for Dill to say, nah.
I heard Angel
Our brethren out there, just know, one day we will rise.
Yes, we are waiting.
I heard Angel wanted 5 more people for his Hunter x Hunter DnD. So if you want to join
my
Hunter x Hunter DnD, you can play with Angel. He's a brand new DM. He's welcome to all challenges. Bring your most broken character, setup, whatever you want. Maximum of 20 people. Yeah.
Bro.
Damn.
Okay,
That's
that
it.
is also
and it
false.
is 7 days a week as well. That campaign.
No, it is not.
It's every day. You can pop into the VC, just start talking with Angel, and then you'll be in the campaign. Like, yeah, you get isekai straight to Hunter x Hunter, bro. Who doesn't want that?
So it's where the players will all ask the GM to make the persuasion rolls. Like, no.
Cody, is your group 9?
No, group 10.
Group 10. Okay, that one's going to be a
Should have
super
been.
spicy one to look out for. We know that for sure.
All right. All I gotta say is Cody should have been Group 8.
Cody can be whatever group he
That's all I'm
wants.
saying.
Oh, SSJ8.
No,
That's correct. He should have
Yeah,
been J8.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He should have been Group 8.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'll just change the names around. Yeah.
The fact that flew over my head. I'm disappointed in myself.
Yeah, you can catch my. We'll be streaming my games once they start to my Twitch on Thursday evenings at twitch.tv/SSJ8Cody.
He's also got some gaming VOD over there if you want to check out what he's been doing and catch up with what he's going to be doing.
And if you ask him to, he will eventually post a link to his Twitch and stuff in the TLA server. So
And the
and we'll
chat.
get that pinned. And the chat, yeah, one day. And we'll get it all pinned up. Ragnar's YouTube as well, Tachi's YouTube, Dyer's YouTube, any other creators here I've missed.
God, like every single
Fritz the
link.
fucking Ditz, Fritz the Ditz, new affiliate on Twitch.
Yeah,
Follow him.
yeah. Fritz has got them links and going live if you want to watch, or if you ever want to jump in a game of COD or something and skirt around the edge of the map. You just ask him, he'll be there.
Everybody also please go ahead and make sure that you subscribe to the Last Arcs theory channel. Obviously you're here for the live channel, and then make sure you check out 3 days video with her first theory there, and then the one on Denden Kushi as well, that 3 days scripted that Denden put together. There's some fire coming out on both of those channels, so make sure you check those out as well.
And the Lurking Legend himself, who's hosting right now, Vex, he's got some big stinky bangers coming, and it's going to break the internet. So
We're
let's
talking
get it.
like novels. Y'all ain't ready. Like
big stinky bang.
Like the type of
biblical
quality.
passages.
Oh, like it could clear New York's plumbing system. That's how heavy this shit is.
There you go. And with that, Fritz, do you want to close the poll and we'll get this winner announced? Well, I'll let you do the final announcement, Fritz, the newest member.
The newest member. Oh snap!
One of us.
One of us.
Oh, what am I? No, I'm so confused now. What's going on?
Right, so you got to read out, end the poll if that's cool, and read out the result, and we'll start getting some last closing thoughts and shit like that.
Which poll is that? I thought I closed it.
You did.
Oh, is it? And who won? Okay,
Yeah.
and who won?
It's been close. Group 1.
Group 1
Yep.
is
Group
the
one.
best of all time.
What was the percentages? I love you, chat, so much. I was not
Or
expecting it, but I
you beat
wanted
us
it.
by 4%. You beat us by
Yeah,
4%.
I'm not
You
biased.
topped
though.
it.
I'm not biased.
I am. That's
Group
why I
1
concur
had.
with that.
Hey, we
came
had them in
back with a
order though.
vengeance.
Group 1 had 40%, Group 2 had 36%, and Group 3 had 20%, and then 3%
That
said
is
what's D&D.
tight.
Yep.
That is
Yeah.
tight.
At least chat knows
Why?
the difference. They know scales.
Bro,
They know
I
they
don't know why they. It's not. It's more of a represent. No, I'm not gonna say that.
No.
But
It's okay.
We know for a fact that chat at least thinks that Group 3 beats out all the rest of the groups, like Group 4, Group 5, all the ones that haven't started yet.
All the ones that haven't
We
shown.
shouldn't even have that. We
Just
shouldn't
the
even have
ones
that.
that haven't started yet, though. Not the other ones, because those ones are above them with percentages.
But Dill, are you really gonna kick people when they're down? Come on, man. Their show isn't even live yet.
Are you really gonna pretend like you're not 20% of the votes here?
Hey, we don't need to address that at all. This is cognitive
If it's
dissonance.
25, being
20%
3
above the wall.
votes would not be 20%
Hey,
of them.
I'm not
who
gonna
are
lie.
incorrect.
I voted for Group 1. I have not voted for Group 2 at all tonight. Like, I'm just,
Yeah, I had not voted once.
I voted
By the way,
for group one as well.
the stats are in, and breaking news, we found out that
I
Shuma
also
is
have
the
not
one who
voted
voted
for
for What's D&D.
the entire time. Ever.
You see, the two rational ones speak the truth.
Two?
Angel, you're the one who voted for What's D&D.
Yeah.
That is not what I did.
All right, Angel, roll a persuasion check.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all need to stop with this role of persuasion, bro. Doesn't get
Well,
any more fun
next
here.
time, clarify whether you're speaking in character or not.
I clarify when I'm speaking in character when I say Chuma says.
Bro, if you'd like me to stop,
Okay, you
roll a
didn't say.
persuasion check.
I'm still not seeing the roll. The roll in chat. Come on.
Yeah.
Give it here. Give it here.
See Kev typing in chat too right now. This is what I mean. Some.
Hey, yo, hold up. I got dice right here.
Oh,
Roll dice.
I need to check.
You don't know
I'm
my
rolling a
stats.
D20.
Yeah, I rolled.
I got
You
my
don't know my
my body weight and dice.
All
on
right,
this.
look at this. Oh wait, look at this. We can fix it. We are smarter. We know how technology works.
There we go. There you go.
We can
Holy
build him.
smokes. All right,
Stronger
are
than
you
before.
ready?
Let's
We
go.
provide
Are you
that
ready?
over Thomas.
Persuasion
go.
check. Persuasion check.
It's still going. We got a 2.
Yeah.
That is not me, bro. That is not me.
That is
That's literally-
that is more accurate, Chuma. I can't say anything else.
Yeah, the dice have spoken.
Kev,
That is not me,
Kev,
bro. I
Kev,
will.
he
Okay,
said-
you want me to roll, bro? Let me do this shit.
No, Kev, you
Not.
Angel needs to go into this next session with uninspiration. Like a
Yes, a minus D6.
Yes.
He's
There is
demotivated.
my
Demo dice.
persuasion.
What do you
Go.
What do you
Now
roll?
go suck someone up.
What do you roll?
A 19.
Damn.
Yeah, but you did a D2, D20 plus.
Yeah,
2.
plus 2. That's my persuasion. Bro.
We did a flat roll.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was just a straight flat roll.
that's your guys' business. My character doesn't have a 0 on his persuasion.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That might be your
But
character.
there's no
Alright.
way
Damn,
that you have
Cody
enough
hitting the
of a
fucking
modifier to pass the
out here?
DC, so you still failed the DC.
I didn't fail the
Hey,
DC
dude,
because
there's
I didn't
no
roll that
reason
shit.
to hit
This
the
is when
blinker
I
like
rolled
that.
it.
All right, boys. It's been real and it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Psych.
He's right.
Cody ain't good.
I've had this booth in my hand and I haven't even hit it.
Look at this,
By the
bro.
way-
My man really fucking deleted my message.
Hey, watch your language.
Cody just
Yeah,
wanted
watch
to
your
smoke
language,
on
young
his
man.
exhaust pipe.
We
Yo,
are
dude,
talking to
I'm
no
like-
one said a curse word.
I'm
What
on
are you
another
talking about?
fucking level. I want you all to know, like, I'll fucking rip another blinker.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's processing more smoke than an exhaust pipe out here. A whole factory.
Homie's walking around like a torkoal.
How we looking, Hyde?
It's open, but yeah, it's good. So basically, we got like 10 minutes, like open invite for anyone who wants to jump in. We'll talk. I'm just gonna finish smoking and I'll be with you. 1 sec. So yeah, if anyone
Yes.
does want to jump in, now's the time.
Hey, Lucas. I see Lucas in the chat, in the audience right now.
Oh, he made
And
it
the
finally.
boy Captain
Yeah,
Smokey.
Lucas can come join if you want to speak his piece for group 1 before we close up.
I think he's already got one sent to him.
What about Captain Smokey?
Yo, I
Yes,
see.
I think you can jump in there.
Yeah, I can get Smokey
Anyone
invited.
can come.
I see Neko calling me a traitor in the chat. Like I hold
Yeah.
no, like I hold
Hashtag
no.
fantastic Mr. Vex.
Oh
Three
my
point
god!
cheated.
You can bring that in if you want.
I mean, she got to get up in here. Like
It's on everyone pubs, but she still probably hasn't got the permissions. Okay.
I mean, I just invited Smokey to speak, and he turned me down. So
Where'd Straw Hat go? He
Oh,
didn't
deep.
join?
We'll always look back on this the first D&D awards as the awards that We went the whole session making perception jokes, and then Chuma rolled a fucking 2 at the end. It's
No, I
beautiful.
did not.
It's meant to be.
Yeah,
you did.
I
bro.
did not.
We
I did
decided
not.
for you.
Hey,
I
This has
did
been
not.
history is
This
written
has
by
been
the
decided.
victor. All right.
This you're like there's no
That's
decision
true.
from you. Like you're like Austria in the First World War. There's no option.
Dude.
we were born to make history.
Oh
Come on, Cody, a bit more. Let's have a little more.
No, let it breathe.
What was the
I
one from
forgot how the
Simpsons?
rest of that one goes.
We're the men from
Can you hear my heart beating? I think. I forget. Is that Yuri on Ice?
Yeah, that was something we could have closed up with, but
About
we
to get
peaked already.
from the fucking.
Oh, I peaked. Fuck.
Not peaking viewership.
What time is this?
so
What time's
basically-
D&D tonight?
8 p.m.
8
Eastern
EST.
Standard Time.
It is gonna be in
Oh.
3 hours.
I will be lurking.
And where can you watch it?
Yeah, I got you on the link, and I just cooked up a new thumbnail.
I will
That's
be
our thumbnail.
lurking. If I'm not lurking, I'm playing Diablo 4.
He's not lurking. He's twerking, yo.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Those. Why can't you do both?
Please,
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
change Vex's name to the twerking legend.
Oh, Smokey says accept the invitation to speak.
I mean, I've invited everybody who's in the audience to talk if they want to talk.
That's
Yeah.
cool. They don't have to talk if they don't want to. They've only got a few minutes before.
Yeah, I only have a couple minutes left available.
Yeah, and I just
Um,
woke
For
up.
the
right,
next
so,
D&D
yeah, literally,
award,
we've
the
got-
Underworld D&D will be sweeping the board.
Damn.
So any for the next D&D awards, yeah. Any ideas? Any requests? Are you all happy with how this went tonight? It was obviously a bit
Wait,
impromptu,
shit.
so I didn't have my
The
computer.
beginning
Bro.
part, then the questions for like who's what, the size and stuff, I think it was well thought out and it was better than what I was originally imagining. I don't know what I was imagining, but then I ended up realizing, man, that you had the receipts, bro. You did good. I really like what you had. Huh?
Nice, thank you. Surprise.
If
Hey,
everybody,
thanks to the last arc for letting me say this, but I've officially turned 1 year on YouTube. It's been
Nice.
exactly
Wow.
1 year since I posted my first fucking video.
Nice.
Sorry,
Happy
now I have to
birthday,
watch
dude.
my French. But this
Happy
is the best
birthday.
best
No,
birthday
for
party
the-
you
You
could
can
ask
say
for.
you can say fucking bugger. Yeah, you
For
can
the
say
next,
cunt and lily.
for the next award, being that people really got to earn them, and if y'all are wanting, we could do like a non-canon like battle royale, like you were saying. I'd be down
think-
for that.
I,
I think
I would
coming up-
love that because I haven't had a session yet, so
I think
We'll
some
get
of
my
these
name in there.
nominated awards ought to be like more actual awards given instead of nominated and debated upon.
And why isn't Woda the one giving the reward on screen?
Calm down, bro.
We did have a couple. We did have a couple special guest give awards. Coob got kicked off the stage by his arch nemesis. but
Oh,
that was
hi.
beautiful.
I have a suggestion. I think I don't know how the other groups are faring out, but I think there's starting to be a large collection of pets. So maybe we do a best pet next time?
we
pet
did do an
thing.
award for it, but all the other pets got killed, so
Need
it was
a-
just
No.
Yeah.
If we're doing a best
Dang.
pet, give it to Beauty.
Give it to Fang.
You need to take the you need to take the pets and do a Pokemon battle with them.
I mean, Angel,
You
don't
need
talk
to
about my
understand.
bird like that, bro.
No, we need to understand Ragnarden is built completely different and will solo the entire verse. If
And
left
has a
un-
note from God. Remember that.
left
He still has
unchecked,
that.
Ragnarden can even sway Davy Loans himself, like on God. Like
Okay, real quickly. So we've got a very, very, very big Asti audience
Wait,
coming
what?
up in a few weeks. It's on the events page. I'll drop the more details and the dates and stuff publicly, so you can get them then. But if you want to check them early, they're in the TLA events channel, and you'll see it's a fucking a Davy back fight, and it's going to be pretty intense. Captains are going to have to basically you're going to have to make some teams before the event, turn up with a captain. The captain's going to elect players to fight in these rounds. You might lose a couple of members, you might gain a couple of members, and then at the end, there's going to be a big fat trophy for the winners. So make your teams, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Anyone else, spit your links now. You can find all the links in TLA, but I'll let these guys spam the links, and then Fritz, you cut them off whenever you're ready.
Sounds good. Guys, drop those links, bros.
So check out Fritz the Ditz at Twitch. No, I'm kidding. No, for real. Yeah, we've got for group one. Obviously on Fridays, correct? You guys stream on the Last Arcs live channel, which you guys are all here. Make sure you like the stream, and also check out the Last Arcs Theory channel where they've got some heat that's dropping recently, and make sure you like all those videos as well and subscribe there.
I'm also contractually obligated to say this since I'm now 1 year old on YouTube. I have to say what's in my channel bio. I'm sorry if this is salacious, but yes, please subscribe to the best One Piece theorist on YouTube. It's not my fault. Susan contractually obligated me to say what's in my channel bio. So yeah, I gotta speak with my chest. I'm sorry.
Tachi, you're a good
Hey
friend
guys,
to the
get me
channel.
to 1,000 followers on TikTok so that I can go live and debate Jujutsu Kaisen and why I love Gojo so much.
I can get down with that.
Gojo is goated, forever and always.
I wanna be able to debate these TikTok bros on why I love Gojo so much and why he's gonna beat the shit out of. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Let's
go with there.
I mean, it is the last year of the series, so let's enjoy Jujutsu Kaisen for as long as we have it.
Yo, Waimo.
Yo, I'm on.
I love
Go
that.
follow me on Twitch because Group 10 is gonna have some absolute heat when I start running that campaign. I promise you.
Let's go. Let's go. Make sure you also check out Den Kushi and Lord Vegeta. Links in chat. 3 days goated. 3 days an absolute angel throwing these links down in chat right now.
The Southern Belle of our hearts. We love you, 3-Day. We be tripping for you always.
Bruh.
If nobody else has any other drops to give, I'll go ahead and round it out. I'll give you a second to contest that. But anybody else?
I would like to say Group 2 solos, and that is all.
Group 2 does solo.
Slight delay on the comic string theory just because of a nap I took today. I'm gonna try and get this shit out for fucking Wednesday, and no premiere. I'm just gonna upload it, but it's only gonna be members only first, and then after that's gonna go live for everyone on Thursday.
Hey, thank you everybody for joining us. This has been fun. It's been real, and we will catch you next time.